Hi, Scorpio. Welcome back to Leigh's Intuitive Tarot. My name is Leigh, and today we're going to delve farther into the relationship between you and your soulmate, this new love, by looking at exactly how they feel about you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there is a link in the description box below. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, Scorpio, overall energy for this week's reading is the Seven of Cups. So this is talking about having a lot of options, choices, or being confused. Okay, you may come into a point in your life with this where there may be more than your soulmate and the twin to choose from. Okay, there could be other people coming in, because I told you people love to hate on Scorpios, but I feel like, you know how they say, I'm not going to be specific, but you know how they say that there are certain races that other races, it's like their dream person to be with, even though they're racist against that race. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. That's all I'm going to say. Wink, wink. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't know why that came to mind. It's what Spirit is giving me. But with this, I feel like it's the same thing, that people love to hate on Scorpios and talk shit about us. But I feel like we they dream damn zodiac. If they could be with anybody, it would be us. And they hate on us because maybe they feel like we wouldn't give them a chance, or maybe they've had bad experiences with one person that happened to be a Scorpio. And you know what I say about that? Just because you have a bad experience with somebody and they're a certain sign, it does not mean that all signs are like that. A lot of people like to generalize. They'll have one bad experience with one person. It could be somebody of a specific race. It could be anything. It could be of a specific gender. And then all of a sudden it's everybody that's like that. And that's not true. But I feel like with this, there's going to be motherfuckers coming out of the woodwork is what I'm hearing in my head, wanting to be with you. So this is why your discernment and, your clear-headedness and your clarity is going to be very important when it comes to you and you coming together with your soulmate. But like I said, the soulmate is going to stand out. It's like they're going to shine bright like a diamond is what I hear, like you do. They're going to shine bright like a diamond like we do, okay? So I feel like, when they have those movies and one person sees the other person and they know that's the person and it's like a damn spotlight. I feel like that's what it's going to be like. Like you just going to know, because we psychic any damn way. So you just going to know that it's your person. Okay. All right. Underneath this is the Three of Pentacles. This is talking about collaboration, compromise, you and this person coming together to build an amazing and spectacular relationship together. Okay. Underneath this is the Four of Pentacles. This could speak of possessiveness, because I tell y'all all the time that your person, and we can be possessive too, but I feel like your person is going to be like, don't be fucking with my person. If they see anybody trying to come at you, they not going to have it. That's why I feel like this Four of Pentacles is showing up. Okay. Then we've got the Five of Pentacles. Spirit is telling you and your person that this is the end of days. You're not doing this no more. No more being left out in the cold, being ghosted, mistreated, all the things that have happened to you. All of that is coming to an end with this Five of Pentacles, okay? And then with the Page of Pentacles, Earth sign or someone with a lot of Earth in their chart towards Virgo Capricorn, this person's going to come in and be peacocking. They're going to be trying to stunt for you, male or female, Scorpios. Because like I told you, I feel like we are everybody's fucking secret fetish. I don't care what nobody say, because they be too down on us to not want to be with us. Because you know what they say, when you feel like you got to tear somebody down, it's because you secretly admire something about them, because you're not trying to tear down nobody that you feel like is truly beneath you. Think about that. Okay. All right. So we're going to start by clarifying this Seven of Cups. Ooh, Scorpio. Look, enough said, right? Enough said. I'm not going to say nothing else about that. But you know, it's not just sexual intimacy. I am going to say something else about that. It's not going to be just sexual intimacy, even though we be about this too. This is going to be intimacy, you know, emotional intimacy as well. I feel like this person's gonna light you up in every way possible, okay, and make you want to open up in every way possible, not just sexually, okay. And then we have this other card. It says undefined. It says you're sharing energy, time, and maybe even intimacy. See how, Spirit, you can't make this shit up. You can't make it up. And it says, but no one's naming what this is. If you feel uncertain, it's because the foundation is unclear. So, you know, there's a storyline. There's two storylines that I normally get. One storyline, which I feel like is more, how can I explain it? Is more descriptive of us, is that you and this person are gonna come together and you ain't gonna be able to keep your hands off of each other. Let me just say it like that. And it will eventually morph into a relationship, okay? But I feel like on an energetic level, you're gonna know that this person loves you, and they're gonna know that you got feelings for them too, and that it's not. You're gonna understand. There's gonna be understanding without y'all even saying anything, that there is something else there, okay? Because I feel like that is what's fueling the intimacy and stuff, is the actual, you know, loving feelings that you have for each other. Okay. All right. Let me get some cards from your person. Okay. So we've got surrender. So your person is surrendering to what is going on there. They're detaching from this and not trying to force it or control it to do anything. They're letting it, you know, play out the way it's supposed to play out. So we've got resistance. Okay. So this person is your secret admirer. They're suppressing their feelings. Okay. And they're shy, because you know, you got to have balls to fuck with us. You know that, because you know we have been known to push people to their limits, right? So then we've got obscurity. It says secrets, mysteries, concealed. This person is just, look at the picture of them zipping the this just cracks me the hell up. I swear, I don't know why. It's just so funny. It's like they shy and they hiding. You make them feel like a little kid, I think, like a little, like giddy. You make them feel giddy. That's why I'm laughing and shit like this, because I'm like, this is funny to me. But I think it's cute though. I don't look at it as in, you know, it's not like I'm trying to clown them or anything like that. It's just that, to me, I think it's sweet. I think it's really sweet that they feel like this about you. Okay. All right. So this first card we're going to take a look at, or first placement, represents what happened in the past. So we've got the Magician card and we have the Tower, which is your energy. So this is talking about your person. They manifested a tower moment. Okay. They tore down their own foundations because they realized things weren't going right when it comes to their, you know, their love life. And it could be possibly other areas of their life as well. Okay. Let's clarify. Okay, so yeah, your soulmate is coming. And then we've got the karma card. So it says paying off karmic debts owed from past lives and the present life. So your person was, you know, leveling out their karma, I guess. Okay. All right, let's get. Okay, then we have elusive. It says dishonesty, deception, trickery. So this person, you know, was told a lot of lies and mistreated just like you were. Okay, tricked, and you know, they thought the person was one type of person, and then they turned out to be somebody completely different. Okay. All right, so the second placement we're going to look at represents the present situation. So we got the Hierophant, Taurus energy. Like I said, this person wants to marry you or have a higher level of commitment. Okay, whatever it is that the two of you come into an agreement on, that's what this is going to be. Okay, let's clarify. Cards are falling everywhere. So this person has thought a lot about the past. Okay, I also feel the nostalgia card is here because this is like the Six of Cups, like this being a past life connection. Okay, so I feel like on an energetic level, they realize that this is a past life connection between you and them. All right, and it is about them, you know, being optimistic about this connection and realizing that, you know, getting past the timidity and, you know, hiding and stuff like that, and coming out and being confident and letting you know how they feel. Okay. All right. Okay. So we've got heart fog. It says mixed signals, blocked emotions, messed up. So I feel like, you know, this person is kind of going through a certain thing because they want to tell you so badly about how they feel, but they're still trying to heal from the shit that happened to them in the past with the other person. And I feel like all of that stuff is like mixed up together. I hear the word mélange in my head, which is a French word. It's like mixed up, kind of is what it means. And so I feel like that's what's going on with them. Okay. And then you got, I feel like they're swinging back and forth. Then we've got clinging, holding on, obsessing, spying. So they, you know, are watching you. You know, they think about you all the time. This person dreams of you. You're always on this person's mind. I hear SWV. You're always on my mind. Okay. Then we've got your person's thoughts on the situation. The sun, you sit at the center of this person's world. They, you know, you make this person happy. You have the potential. You being together with them in a relationship gives them the potential to be happy, and they know that you're the one. Okay. All right. That's Leo energy. Hold on one second. My nose starts running whenever I read. I don't know. I guess it's a symptom of channeling. Okay, so we've got stability. This person is working on their stability. I don't feel like it's monetary. I feel like it's like emotional, okay, and mental stability because of the stuff that they went through just like you did, okay? And they're using all of their willpower in order to prepare for the two of you coming together. Yeah, see this person ready to look. I hear Usher. These are my confessions, but not the crazy stuff he was confessing in the song. That's just, they just played that one excerpt in my head. So they're talking about this person coming, you know, towards you, coming clean, you know, giving you messages, unveiling their feelings, their true feelings for you. Okay. All right. Okay. So the next placement we're going to take a look at represents what this person thinks of you. And I feel like this is not spirit saying that this person thinks that this is how you're going to end up. I feel like spirit is just saying they realize that your person realizes that you were heartbroken, that, you know, you had something, you know, tumultuous, something traumatic happen in your life when it comes to your love relationships, just like it did with them. They realize that the two of you are mirroring each other, basically. Okay. All right. Because, you know, that's like heartbreak, breakup, separation. All right. Let's clarify. Say again, they're wanting to come forward and confess and let you know how they feel. Okay. All right. At times, your person may be very self-critical. Okay. What is it? This talks about unreasonable expectations, exaggerating the negatives, extremely judgmental of themselves. I feel like they, you know, at times they are hard on themselves because this person is a winner. Okay. And people that are winners tend to be like that, you know, even though people don't realize it. I feel like deep down inside at times they are like that. Okay. Then we have conflicted. Okay. It says decisions, hot and cold, multiple choices. I just feel like this comes for the nerves, them being nervous about, you know, that eventful day when they come to you to tell you how they feel. And then we also have the pain card here. This is talking about, you know, them being afraid because of the things that have happened. You both have been hurt. You both have been through a tremendous amount of pain. And it's about overcoming that and being able to step into who you truly are. Okay. Hold on one second. Okay. Excuse me. All right. So the next placement we're going to look at represents how this person feels about you. We have the Eight of Swords. This person thinks about you all the time. They feel stuck in their mind about you with this Eight of Swords, but in a good way, not a bad way. Oh, Lord. Okay, twin flame. We just going to throw that over there to the side. All right, give me another card, please. Okay, yeah. They're being guided. You know, they're seeing the numbers, the synchronicities, and they're being guided by spirit. And then we've got the divine feminine card. So this person realizes that you are their divine feminine. Okay? All right. Ooh. Yeah, see? Only you. I've been hearing this is the second sign that this card came out for. I think it came out for Libra too. And I hear that song, that old song, Only You. I can't remember something about you make the world seem right. That's what I hear in my head. So this person has been through a lot, just like you have. You know, they have resentments, they have anger. You know, they've been in situations where there were hurtful words. And I feel like they are healing that. Okay. But you are the person that they want to be devoted to, attached to. You are the person that they crave. Okay. Let me get one of these cards. Yeah. Okay, so we got holding you back. So I feel like whoever this person was that they were in the last relationship with, this person held them back. So it says you're dimming your light to keep the peace. Love should never require self-abandonment. So this person felt like they had to abandon themselves in order to be in the last relationship that they were in. And, you know, they are letting go of that. I feel like that may have been where the bitterness and the anger came from. Okay, so the next placement we're going to look at represents what your person wants when it comes to this relationship. And we've got the Ace of Cups. They want, you know, a relationship, okay? For the two of you to come together and have this amazing thing. You know, you both stepping into the energy where you have overflowing love for each other, not only for yourself, but for each other. And if you see the phases of the moon, this took a long time to come into fruition for a lot of you, okay? Let's clarify. And I see some fertility there. It's some babies that's going to be made. Okay. So the two of you are currently in separation. They don't like it any more than you do. It's not one-sided. They both feel that. You look at both of the people on this card. You both feel the same way about this situation. You want to both be together. All right. But we've got the music card showing up as well. It says messages received through music and lyrics. So the both of you are communicating with each other that way. Okay. Okay, yeah, the trap card. It says stuck, tied down, captive. This is about, you know, both of you feeling stuck in this situation where you have to wait, you know, for divine timing for the two of you to come together. Okay. All right. So the next placement we're going to look at represents what you need to know about this person. So 10 of Cups, this person wants to give you love, happiness, a family, you know, just a beautiful life together with them. Okay. All right. Let's clarify. I'm going to pull a card for you on this one. Okay. What you angry about, Scorpio? Because you showing up with the passive aggressive card. This says avoiding direct or clear communication, a fear of intimacy or competition, making excuses, blaming others, playing the victim, hiding your anger. You may be angry because this person hasn't shown up yet. But everything, you know, let me give you this example because I used to use this years ago when I first started reading. When you bake something, right, you put it in the oven. I tell you this about I do the farming thing too, right? The gardening. When you put something in the oven, you can't just pull it out in the middle of it baking and try to eat it. You're going to make your damn self sick because it's not done. It's the same thing with this person. They're still going through the period of cooking. You are too. Okay. So whatever this is you're angry about, if you're angry about the having to wait, good things come to those who wait. I know you ain't got no damn patience because I ain't got none either. We both Scorpios. We mirroring each other. Okay. Through the damn screen. But you just got to figure out a way to do it. That's why I tell y'all, don't wait. Just live your life, okay? And realize that when it's time for this person to come, they're going to come. But it's not going to be when you like, they there yet? Or they there yet? When you like that, they like, the spirit is like, no. Because it's supposed to be a surprise. It's supposed to be when you least expect it. When you are distracted and your mind is on other things. That's why I tell y'all, just go balls to the wall when it comes to your life. Okay? Start just love the hell out of yourself. Just go do all the fun things you want to do. Don't be waiting on this person to do it. Live your damn life. Okay? So Spirit is seconding that with the single life card. They're saying embrace your independence, expand your horizons, and enjoy the solo journey. When you're your best self, you'll attract the best. Okay? So this is about you realizing you can be happy and be okay without this person. And I'm not saying that to say that this person ain't coming. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you got to show Spirit that you okay no matter what, because that's what it is. Okay? And the patience, like learning the patience. Okay? When it comes to your person, they ready. They're eager to communicate. Like I told you, this person's in love with you. So imagine how much more difficult, because some of y'all ain't in love with your person yet, right? But this person is in love with you. So imagine how much more difficult it is for them to be champing at the bit and want to come through. They want to break through that damn wall that's in this separation card. It's difficult for them too to be, they just as frustrated as you are. But things like this, you just got to let it play out the way it's supposed to play out. Okay? So this is about, both of you learning how to set boundaries. Okay? Drawing the line, saying no. Remember, no, what they say, no is a complete sentence. Okay? And realizing, how much is enough. Okay? Then we've got the spine card. This person is watching you. It says social network information, looking at you a lot of different ways. So for some of you, it's social media. For others of you, like I said, they have some type of access to you where they're watching you. Like I said, it could be at work, because it could be a coworker. It could be somebody, in the same friend group, or this could be somebody that frequents where you work. Okay? It's going to be different for all of you. All right. So the next placement we're going to look at represents the advice from Spirit for you. This is the Moon, Cancer, Pisces energy. Spirit is telling you no secrets. You got to come into this connection and be open and honest with this person. Okay? You got the way you want them to be with you, Scorpio. You got to be the same way with them. All right? Okay, let's clarify. Oh, let me do. This is yours. So let me get a card for you. Yeah, see, Spirit is telling you, stop isolating your damn self. Okay? And that could be said to me too, because I do that too. Stop isolating your damn self and stop suppressing your feelings. Okay? It's saying emotionally numb, not allowing oneself to think or feel things, bottling up your emotions. If you want to feel bad about this, if you want to feel angry about this, be angry. But see, what I'm telling you is this with this card. Hold on, let me go back. With this passive card, it's like you angry about something, but instead of letting it out, you're sniping at whoever, and you're sniping whatever in whatever kind of way you doing it, without actually dealing with what the issue is. So I don't know if you got to put on some damn boxing gloves and beat up a damn go to the gym and beat up some stuff. I don't know what you got to do. I don't know if you need to take a stick and go outside and beat the damn ground. I don't know if you got to beat your pillow up, if you got to put your face in it and scream. I don't know what it is, but whatever this is, if you got to journal it, if you got to turn your camera on you, just like I got mine on me, and talk about it. I don't know what you're going to have to do, but you need to figure out how to get out of this, because suppressing your emotions is not going to help this connection. Okay? If you want to be happy with this person, you can't be afraid to be yourself, Scorpio. You cannot be afraid to be yourself. I know at times you are afraid, because I told you we get a bad rap. People want to say all this shit about us and stuff like that. But the person that is the right one ain't going to give a fuck. Ain't going to give a fuck. Okay? That if anything, they're going to be fucking turned on by the fact, the way that you act the right person for you. They going to love it. They going to love you being authentically who you are. That's why you just got to let your freak flag fly. I tell everybody that. Let it fly. That's why you think I get on here and I am the way I am? This is me. This is me. This is not an act. I'm like this all the fucking time. Okay? I'm not saying, I don't have my days where I'm calmer and my days where I'm more excited. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is I'm going to authentically be me, because how can I tell you to be authentically you, Scorpio, if I'm not being me? I don't give a fuck if people like it or if they don't like it. I don't give a fuck. Okay? I had somebody actually come into the comments today, which made me laugh. And they said some shit about, because I was getting on, I had done a reading for Leo, and I was getting on them because they was being, it was something they wasn't doing. They was being negative, one doing something. So the lady says, "Oh my God, you're so negative. I just really don't need anybody, like you in my life." And I said, "Okay, bye." I started laughing when I read it because I'm like, I know that I'm not for everybody, okay? But the people that are gonna be down with me, and the people that love me and respect me and appreciate me for who I am, I gotta be me. I gotta be me. They get me. And those of you that watch me on a regular basis, you get me and I get you, and we understand each other, and it's a beautiful thing. So I would never be able to attract you, right? The type of people, because you are the type of people that I want to attract. The ones that understand me and I understand you. We on the same wavelength. We here, okay? So in order for me to do that, I can't be afraid to be me. I can't be afraid to be as weird or as quirky or whatever. I always say that I'm weird. And I love weird people because I'm weird too. And I used to, when I was younger, I used to fucking hate that I was different from everybody else. But now, the older I get, the more I fucking love it. I be wanting to scream from the fucking rooftops. I am fucking weird and I fucking love it. I love it. I've always been different from everybody. I've been different from everybody in my family. The things that I like to do, the type of people that I hang around with, things like that. I've never been like everybody else. It's like if I see everybody going in this direction, I'm going in this direction. Or if I see everybody going in this direction, I'm going in this direction. So you don't let nobody stop you from being who the fuck you are. Okay? That's a rarity for people in this day and age to love themselves and not be afraid to be who you are. Because at the end of the day, if somebody's gonna reject you for being who you are, Scorpio, they don't belong in your fucking life. And I'm gonna tell you, just like I told Libra, you are like fine wine. You are like prime real estate. You are like fucking the fucking bee's knees, the best thing since sliced bread. Okay? You shouldn't be giving yourself to every fucking body. So like I said, when them people be coming with that fucking haters and, oh, Scorpio this and Scorpio that, Scorpio this, fuck them. That's my answer. Fuck you if you don't like it, okay? Because this is me, and if my existence is threatening you, that's more of your fucking problem than it ever is mine, okay? Because like I said, it's plenty of people in the world that I don't agree with and that I don't get along with and stuff like that. But I don't feel the need to beat people down like that because they're being who they truly are. Okay. Because if that's who they are authentically, that's their shit. But it doesn't mean I have to deal with it. Okay. And so you got to be the same way. You cannot be afraid to be who you are. Okay. Don't do that, because who you are is fucking beautiful. To the person that loves you, to the person that gets you, to the person that understands you, it's a fucking beautiful thing. And you'll never get to see that if you don't have the courage to just be like, I'm just gonna fucking be me. I'm telling you, that is the one thing. Most of the people that I know that have gotten older, that I sit up and we talk about this and stuff like that, that's the one thing we're always happy and proud of. That we no longer give a fuck about what anybody else thinks about us, because it ain't easy in the social media world to come out and be different and be who you are. Because, you got keyboard words. You got people want to tell you all kind of shit and stuff like that. Fuck them. That'd be my answer. Because I say, that's why I be telling these people, come in my comments if you fucking want to with the shit. You only get one shot, so you better fucking kick it. The hardest you can kick it. Because when I get through reading your shit and laughing at your ass, you are fucking gone. Okay? But be you, Scorpio. You are beautiful just the way you are. I don't care how different you seem, how weird you seem to others. I don't care. God made you that way. God, source, the universe, whatever you refer to the higher power as, made you that way for a reason. And your weirdness on whatever level will help somebody to understand and to know that it's okay for them to be themselves. So I am here to let you know that it's okay to be you. Okay? I love you just the way you are. Like I said, y'all are some of the one of the signs that I love and I adore. I love to read for, not just because I'm a Scorpio. Y'all give me love and I give y'all love, and we understand each other. So don't let nobody put you down, make you feel like you ain't nothing or you can't be your fucking self just because you ain't like them. Fuck them. That's my answer. That's what I should just entitle to read. Fuck it, right? All right, so let's move on. So let me pull a card for your person. Okay, so we've got the chaos card showing up for them. So they've been through a period of chaos because of the trauma, the traumatic things that have happened to them in past relationships, okay? But this person is, you know, stepping up. They're wanting to have a new beginning with you, okay? This was the other thing I was telling you about. Remember I told you the gardening? I said you can't plant a seed, Scorpio, and then be digging it up. Is it you know, is it blooming yet? Is it, you know, is it coming to fruition yet? Is it happening yet? Because it's going to mess it up and you won't even see it. That's why Spirit is telling you, just let it happen when it's supposed to happen. Okay. Like I said, and come back and tell me about it when it happens. Cause I love to hear y'all stories. Okay. So time, Spirit is telling you time, waiting cycles, moments. When the moment is right, this person's going to show up when it's exactly right. And I'm telling you, when you look back on it in the past, when you look back on the past, you're going to be so grateful that it happened when it happened. Okay. And you'll realize when it plays out, why it couldn't have come earlier than it did. Okay. All right. So this last card we're going to take a look at talks about the outcome. So we got the 5 of Wands. I told you, you starting out with the 7 of Cups and you ending up with the 5 of Wands. It's going to be motherfuckers fighting over y'all. Okay. It's going to be people competing to be with you. Because I keep trying to tell you, when you love yourself and you're not afraid to be who you are, people love that fucking shit. Because you giving them permission to be who they are. You giving them permission to be, you know, open and honest with you about certain things. So this is what's going to happen. Like I said, some of y'all, it's going to be a whole, you're going to have to figure it out. That's why I say that's why the discernment and the healing and all that stuff is so important. Okay, so we've got abandoned. It says left out, walked away cold. A lot of you felt like this in the past, like people, you know, abandon you. I feel like this is how your twin gonna feel when you don't choose them. That's what I feel like that is. And then we've got distracted. It says sidetracked, change, delays. Okay, you may feel like this because of, you know, the things that you're going through, but Spirit is watching the both of you. They know when the time is right. Okay, for the both of you to come together. And like I said, it will happen when it's supposed to. Yeah. See, this person, your person's got to walk away from things that are no longer serving them. Okay. And then you may have some things you have to walk away from too. Some things you have to let go of as well. It could be people. It could be actual things, you know, but this is about you aligning to the type of person that, you know, is ready to be in this type of connection. Because remember, I told you, you're going to be tested. You're going to be tested. You're going to have motherfuckers coming in your face trying to fuck your shit up. Okay. Playing games. It says they've got game, but is it real? Keep your eyes open and don't fall for surface level charm. This is about the fact that you are going to have all these people coming into your life and you're going to have to figure out who is it. But I told you, you're going to have the one that's for you. I told you it's going to be like a damn spotlight. You're going to know is them. Okay. So Spirit is telling you, just watch. Everybody don't have the same motives, that you know, that you do or that your soulmate does. Some people have ulterior motives because you saw that with your twin. Okay. All right. Let's move on. All right. So let's get some messages from Spirit and see what they want to tell you. Okay, so we have codependence. It says there's a strong dependency on a person, substance, or activity for existence. Okay, if you are in this codependent energy, you know, you want to let that go. You don't want, you know, you want to be a sovereign being where you independent, you able to stand in your own power, know your worth, and you don't need nothing to nobody to be okay. Okay, because this is what makes it difficult for you to wait for your person. Okay. That's why I tell you, it's just, you need to be focusing on you, be obsessed with yourself. Okay. Then we have lessons. It says this is a teaching moment. All right. So those are two of the reasons why, you know, there may be some type of delay in the two of you coming together. And then we've got soul escapism. It says someone is trying to cut the energetic tie and avoid their response. You know this is your twin. It's talking about cutting an energetic tie and avoiding their responsibility. It's the twin. Okay. All right. So let's get some other messages from Spirit. Okay. So we have frost of stillness. It says, embrace the frost of stillness, wherein the calm of icy pause, reflective clarity is found. So this is just them saying in a whole bunch of words that stillness is the key to help you through things like meditation, or, you know, it doesn't have to be you sitting and meditating. You can, you know, dance, and that could be a form of meditation. You could go for a walk. That could be a form of meditation. There is meditation where there's movement involved as well. You don't have to sit, because like me, when I meditate, I don't just sit and be silent. I can do that, but I don't do that. I listen to music. I have a meditation track, meditation tracks on my phone that I listen to. Okay. Or sometimes if I'm not in the mood to listen to that, I'll key up a pop song or a rap song or whatever I want to hear at that time. Because if you know how to meditate, it don't matter what you hear, right? It's about you sitting in the stillness, okay? Because that's what's going to help you when you feel overwhelmed and you feel like this is becoming too much for you and you don't know what to do, okay? Then we've got on the mend. It says, be compassionate and kind to yourself as you heal your heart. I feel like both of you are healing your hearts, okay? And you both want to be ready for each other. So this is very important. This time apart is very important, even though it's difficult, okay? All right. Then we've got commitment. It says, commit to this next stage in your development, and there will be a promise fulfilled in some form, okay? So this is about, you know, both of you coming together, all right? But commit to yourself so you can get the, you know, you will also attract the commitment from this person, okay? All right. So let's get some messages from your person. Hold on one second. I'm telling you, my nose don't start running until I start reading. Okay. Here we go. Okay, so we have, I feel you even though we are apart. We have, I would do it all again. Just being near you is intoxicating. So like I said, some of y'all, this person right up in your face and you don't even realize who the hell it is because you not, you know, you hadn't been activated yet. And look, I want you. I hear that song. I want your love. I need your love. That's what I hear. Okay. Then we got, I think it's Chic. It's like old song. I've been hearing old songs from like the 70s. Okay. Yeah. Okay. They say you are their destiny. Nothing and no one compares to you. Then we have the songs you hear are direct messages from me. So they're telling you, okay, I love you and you live in my heart. All right. Okay. It says, I'm ready. I don't want to fight this anymore. Okay. Then we have, I hide my feelings for you, but secretly I love you so much. Like I tell you, it's for some of you, the person is right around you. I just want to be with you forever. Okay. And let's get these. Okay. So we got two cards here. It says surprise. I am planning to surprise you soon with a gift from the heart. Get ready to receive something special soon that expresses how I feel about you. The gift could come in any form in the physical or spiritual realms, and it will bring us closer. The romantic gesture, 3D communication, or telepathic communication is on its way to you, okay? Then we have spark, okay? My love for you is written in the stars. We have the spark between us, which is undeniable and visible to everyone around us. You are the miracle that dropped into my life and lit me from within. Look up at the stars tonight and know that I am under the same sky thinking about you. We are destined to be together for many lifetimes. We don't need to rush this love. Our love is eternal. Okay? All right. So we're going to now get some romantic fairies, oracle cards to see what else Spirit wants to tell you about the reading. Okay, so we have love language, quality time. That's my love, one of my love languages. It says, ask, be the witness to each other's lives. Okay, spending time with each other. Okay, then we've got memento. It says a gift from someone special. So your person may be somebody that, that may be their love language is gift giving. And you see that they had the surprise card, which is talking about a gift. And then this memento card that's talking about a gift. So they may be giving you something, okay? An actual gift is what I mean. And then we've got rendezvous. It says a private getaway for two is calling you, all right? Bottom of the deck, love language, physical touch. It says a tender touch means so much. So we started out with intimacy and we ended it with physical touch. Okay. All right. Scorpio, I hope this helped. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there's a link in the description box below. Please have a good day and a good rest of your week. And I will talk to you soon. Love y'all. Bye, Scorpio. Hi, Scorpio. Welcome back to Leigh's Intuitive Tarot. My name is Leigh, and today we're going to delve further into this new love thing, talk more about your soulmate by doing another spread. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there is a link in the description box below. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. All right, here we go. Okay, here we go, Scorpio. Overall energy for this week's reading is the 8 of Wands. So this can talk about communication. So a lot of you may have communication coming in when it comes to your person. Okay, I'm looking at the wands, that there are so many wands. So that's what made me say a lot of people. Okay, underneath this is the 3 of Swords. This can talk about heartbreak, breakup, separation, betrayal. It can also speak of the threes, your old person, this new soulmate, and you, or your person, their ex, and you. Okay, underneath this is the Ace of Wands. Here's the passion stick. There's going to be a lot of passion in this connection. Also, this is going to be a fresh new start, a fresh new passionate start in love with the Ace of Wands. Okay, underneath this is the Parish card. This is your energy, Scorpio energy. It is talking about a transformation, because there has to be an ending before there is a new beginning. All right. And underneath this is the 6 of Cups. The 6 of Cups is talking about you and this person having a past life connection. This is also a soulmate card, and it's talking about you reuniting with this person from the past, okay? From the past life. All right. You are recovering from betrayal, okay? Heartbreak, breakup, separation, being stabbed in the back, cheated on, all the things with the 10 of Swords, okay? You and your person, because your person's gone through similar things, right? And then with the 2 of Cups, the both of you have a strong connection, mutual attraction for each other. And this is also another soulmate card. Okay, let's start by clarifying this 8 of Wands. Ooh, baby, I love it. I love it, Scorpio. I love it. I love it. I love it. Ooh, you getting all the cards today. Hold on one second. We're going to talk about it. Yes, Scorpio. Yes. Okay. So we got love offer coming in. We starting out strong. I love it. I love to see this, because I'm Scorpio too. So I'm claiming this reading just like you are. All right. So your person is coming in for some of you. Okay. With a love offer. They may be coming with flowers. Okay. Man or woman, because women buy my men flowers at this day and age. I don't know if some men like that or not, but I'm just being equal. Okay, then we've got the tantric sex card here. So it's gonna be, let me cover this up because I don't want no stuff. So it's gonna be a lot of shaking in the bedroom. Okay, all right. Then we got, well, when the time comes, let me say that. Then we also have make a move. It says swipe, speak, show up. Whatever your move is, now's the time to make it. Waiting won't align you, action will. So I feel like Spirit is saying that your person is going to make the move first, and this is you making a move after they have made theirs. Okay, all right. Okay, so when it comes to your person, they are tired of settling. Okay, and they feel like being with anybody but you is settling. Okay, you have inspired this person, okay, in a lot of different ways. You've inspired them to continue to be the best person they can be, to fix certain other areas of their life where they may have been feeling like they've been falling short. And then we have the communication card. So like, again, we got communication coming in. We had the 8 of Wands showing up here. And then we have, again, communication card with this. Okay. All right. Let me get a few more cards and then we're going to move on. Okay. So we've got karma. It's talking about consequences, cause and effects, and debts. So this is about you getting your just desserts, like you getting your dharma, your good karma. I don't feel like this is talking about anything bad. It's saying, if it's karma, talking about bad karma, it could be talking about the past people that you and your person have been with, okay? Then we've got the apology card coming in. It says forgiveness, return, and sorry. I feel like I'm telling you this. If this is not your story, don't take this message that I'm about to say. The reason why this card is falling is because for a small percentage of you, okay? It's for those people that I'm talking to who had a false start with their soulmate. This person is coming back to fix things with the apology card, okay? Because I saw this apology card, I think, earlier today. So when I was shuffling this deck. So this person is definitely coming back to fix things if the two of you, you know, didn't start off right. Like I said, I'm not saying who owes who what, because it's, you know, it's going to be different for all of you and you need to take it as it resonates, but they are coming to try to fix it. Okay, now the first placement we're going to look at, Scorpio, is talking about what you're going to learn from this person. So we have 4 cards that fell. We have the 5 of Wands. We have the 10 of Wands. We have the Ace of Pentacles, and we have the Page of Pentacles. So you're going to know what it's like to be fought over, okay? This is like competition, all right? Hopefully it's not literal fighting, okay? But you're going to have, for some of you, a handful of people coming towards you. It's not going to just be this old person and the soulmate. There will be others, all right? And they're going to be competing for your hand. It's going to be like, you know, back in the days, what is it? The feudal days when you know, the women sat in the knights and they jousted and shit like that. I'm not saying that that's what is literally going to be jousting, but I'm saying it's going to be like that where they're competing. There's some type of, you know, competition in order to be with you. Okay. Because I feel like it's what you deserve, Scorpio, male or female, is what you deserve. So then we got the 10 of Wands showing up here. You're also going to learn with this person how to lay down burdens, how to let go of shit. Like, if you and this person have disagreements or you know, one or the both of you play a wrong note when it comes to this connection, you're going to learn how to deal with things and just let it go and not hold grudges, okay? Because, you know, we known for that shit, okay? Because, look, I'll speak for myself when I say that, because I just was talking about this with Libra, and I was telling them, I said, if anybody could win the fucking Oscar for grudge holding, it would have been me back in the day. But I'm moving out of that. I'm moving away from that because I want to be in love and be with my person and be happy. I'm not trying to hang on to none of that shit no more. It's time to let it go, and you need to be letting it go too, Scorpio. Okay, so then we got the Page of Pentacles showing up here. This person is coming forward with a small offer that's going to start off like this, okay? For something long-term, stable, and committed, okay? And then you also got the Ace of Pentacles, which is a beautiful thing to see because it's not just about love. It's like you're going to flourish in all the areas of your life with this person, okay? This person coming in is going to be like a good luck charm to you, and vice versa. What am I talking about? Vice versa. Vice versa. Okay, let's clarify. Okay, this is your twin showing up, talking about unawakened, bound, and then the third party. That's why all of those are coming. Hopefully that's the spirit getting it out of the deck so we don't have to see any more of that. Because I'm telling you, this person has been showing up in all the signs lately because they know that you are moving on, that they can feel this new person coming towards you, okay? So you got somebody coming in, your soulmate, that's going to come in the spirit of compromise. They're going to want to work things out with you. I told you it's going to be somebody where when you get pissed, I can see it in my mind, like you get pissed and they like, Scorpio, we got to work this out. We got to work this out. And I'm telling you, they going to rub off on you, Scorpio. You think I'm fucking lying, but I'm telling you the damn truth. Because I see it. Spirit is showing it to me in my mind, okay? So you gonna think, oh, I'm just gonna hang on to my shit and I'm gonna be, This person is gonna inspire a lot of change within you, okay? Not forcing. You're gonna wanna do it because you care so much for this person and because you love the relationship that you have with them so much. People are going to be like, I don't even know who this person is anymore. It's not Scorpio anymore. Okay. But in a good way, not in a bad way. And I'm not saying that you're some horrible person. You know, I ain't gonna say no shit like that. You know, Scorpio's got it going on. I'm just telling you, everybody has places where they're weak and they need to work on it. And that is what I'm talking about. This person is going to help you to shore yourself up in those areas. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. And vice versa. Okay. So we got the mute card. I feel like this is talking about your person being quiet and not telling you how they feel. Okay, but it's coming. It's because they're waiting for the right time. And for some of you, we're going back to that same storyline that I keep getting that other one for. That's the small percentage of you. This person feels regret. They feel ashamed for whatever happened between the two of you. And that is why they're coming back to fix things and to apologize. Okay, like I said, if it's not your story, if this part of the storyline is not your story, don't take it. Okay, all right, let's move on. Okay, so this card is about the twin, talking about someday, somewhere, somehow, whatever. Don't nobody care. Okay. Yeah, and then this one too, cloudy judgment. It says illusions, unbalanced, distorted. We letting that one go too. All right. Like I told you, they've been coming hard. I've been getting gobs of cards, like big stacks of cards. Like I could do a whole nother reading with it because they're trying to come so hard to bust up in the reading. Okay. So yeah, here's another one. Elusive, dishonesty, deception, trickery. Okay. So we've got your person showing up with an open heart. This is about them being receptive and, empathetic and vulnerable when it comes to you. Okay. We also have the family card. This shows up all the time for the soulmate. They want to have fertility, parenthood, pregnancy, a family with you. If that is possible, if the two of you choose not to do that, or you're not of childbearing age, it's going to be a situation where the two of you are able to build like a business together or something like that. But you're going to build a life together anyway. All right. Okay, let's move to you and see what's showing up for you. Okay, we got the karmic relationship. That's talking about the twin or your person's ex over here. We're going to throw that to the side. So we have butterfly feelings when I'm with you. Okay, you getting similar cards to what Libra got, because Libra, if you have Libra placements, you may want to look at that read, because it was a really beautiful reading. All the best cards were coming out of the deck. We had some twin flame shit come out too, but I just threw it to the side. Okay, then we've got confusion, emotions unclear. So these emotions for this person may be coming fast and furious, and it may make you feel a little unstable. Okay, but that is why you're moving slowly through this. Okay, you may feel confused at first, because I told you it's gonna hit you like a ton of bricks is what I'm hearing from spirit. All right, but it's a beautiful thing. It's not hitting you that way in order for it to be a negative experience. It's for you to know that this is your person you're supposed to be with. Okay, and for you to take your time, slow down, and work your way through it. Okay, all right, let's move on. Okay, then we got infatuation here. It says, it feels electric, but remember, it's easy to mistake a new crush for love. Keep your heart in check while you ride the high. So this, I feel like, has to do with the soulmate, for you to take your time, but for these other people too who are coming to joust for your heart. This is also talking about them. And the fact that everybody that's showing up in your face, Scorpio, you know this. You are like the sign that I have to school the least, because you understand that everybody, some people just want to know. You know what they say? What's that song? Oh my God. I can't believe Spirit is making me talk about this. What's that song by Doja Cat? I want to know what it's like. I want to know what it's like. That is what I'm picking up on these other people that are trying to come in. They want to know what it's like. And you know what I'm talking about. If you know that song, you know what I'm talking about, because that's a little nasty song. And that is what Spirit is giving me. Okay? So it's up to you to use your discernment to go slowly to figure out what the hell is going on. But like I told you, your person's going to stand out. It's not going to be a thing where you're going to be like who it is. When they show up, you going to know it's them. Okay? You're going to hear the damn trumpets and all the fucking shit. Okay? All the fanfare. All right, here we go. The next placement is an accurate portrayal of your person's personality. Hold on. Ooh. Somebody ain't wanting to talk. Come on. This deck is a brand new deck, and I have to break it in, and I haven't done that yet. Okay. Okay, so you have we have 4 cards that fell. We have the Devil, Capricorn energy. We have the Queen of Wands, fire sign, or someone with a lot of fire in their chart, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. 5 of Pentacles, and we have the 8 of Swords. So this person's gonna come into your life and bring you in out of the goddamn cold. We ain't doing none of that shit no more. It won't be no that type of party where you out in the fucking cold, you in the damn window watching the damn party inside. We don't do that. Scorpios don't do no shit like that. Okay, and this person realizes that you are a queen or a king or an emperor or empress, and they're like, no, we're not having that. All right, so they are coming in to disband all that type of bullshit. Okay, then we got the 8 of Swords showing up here. This person is going to get you out of your head, get you from, you know, where you stop feeling stuck, because when you realize it's them, you gonna be like, twin who? I'm telling you, you ain't even gonna be thinking about that fucker anymore. Okay, male or female. All right, then we have, like with the Devil and the Queen of Wands, there's going to be a lot of passion between you and this person. You're going to be very attracted to each other. I tell you, you're going to want to tear each other's clothes off. You're going to want to claw. You're going to want to know what it's like, but in a good way. Okay, and then with the Devil, it is talking about the passion, you know, that is going to be a very passionate connection for the both of you. Okay, so this is going to be somebody that's passionate about you. They're going to be very attracted to you, and they're going to want to put an end to a lot of the negative things you've experienced in the past. Okay. All right, let's clarify. Oh Lord. Oof. This damn twin getting on my damn nerves, because they've been all day, they've been coming. I'm like, please leave us alone, all of us alone, because we don't want to deal with this. See, get out of here. Okay, that we got the barrier card showing up here. Whatever else, whatever you hanging on to, if you hanging on to anything at all, please let it go. Please let it go, because we ain't got time for that shit now. Okay, we got new people coming in that need all of our attention. Okay, so we got to let go of this barrier. Okay, release the things that you need to let go of is what Spirit is telling you. Okay, and be prepared to take action. Your person's going to be prepared to take action when the time is right. That's what they're doing. They're getting rid of this is from their side. So they're releasing the things that they need to. They're, you know, getting rid of the barriers and getting prepared to take action when it's time to. I'm saying that again because I said it like it was for you, but it's for them. Okay, so we got exhaustion and shallow. Again, you know who that is. Let's move on. Let me pull some more. Okay, here we go. This is what I'm looking for. Okay, so this person is going to be obsessed with you, but in a good way. Okay, this is about infatuation, adoration. All right, they always going to want to know about you and know if you okay. All right, make sure you okay. Then we got the commitment card, marriage, promises, fidelity. Like I told you, this ain't gonna be somebody out in the fucking streets unless you out there in the streets with them. It ain't gonna be that type of thing. Okay, if you gonna be out there in the streets, y'all gonna be out there partying together. It won't be something where they like, oh, I'll be back or some shit like that. No, not that type of party. Okay, let's pull some cards for you. Okay, you gonna be cutting off the motherfuckers that don't serve you anymore. You cutting off all these people that are trying to come for your hand, but they ain't about shit. Okay, trying to make you believe that that's what they want, but when that ain't really what they want. Okay, they just want to, like I said, they just want to know. Okay, then we got fifth dimensional lover. You and this soulmate are already together in the 5D. It's just a matter of time for it manifests in the 3D. Then we have two soulmates, deeply in love, two peas in a pod. I love this card. Like I said, you getting all the same cards that Libra got. I love that, Scorpio. Love it for you. And then I love you to the moon and back. This is how you're going to feel about this person. Okay, you see the heart and see the moon, and the two of y'all on the moon. Okay. Okay. So for some of you, you know, well, this ain't for somebody. This is for everybody. Because like I said, you will have other people. It's not going to just be the two people that we always talk about. So it says walking away. Walking away isn't failing. It's choosing yourself. When the path no longer serves you, it's time to move on. Okay. So this is about you being discerning, not wasting your time on people. Once you know what they're about, cut them out and move on. Because you got your person coming in. You ain't got time to be getting your feelings tied up with somebody who all they want to do is play games. We don't have time for that no more. We're not in that season no more. We in the season of wanting to be with our person and have that, you know, that long-term love. We want long-term love. We don't want the dating and all that. Like I said, if you're going to date, but I'm saying dating with intention. Let me say that. Okay. Then we got divine timing here. It says things may feel slow or uncertain, but the universe is right on time. Love is unfolding exactly when it's meant to. Okay. All right. Okay, so the next placement we're going to talk about is the driving force of your person's intention to be with you. We're going to find out what is behind it. What is behind their intentions for you. Okay. Ooh, I hear Mariah Carey. They just flipped the song. Dream lover, come rescue me, but with no rescuing. No rescuing because you rescue yourself, okay? They just coming to get you. That's all. Okay, so your person is tired of this type of status quo of having missed opportunities in love. Okay, so they are turning their head towards this damn new cup, this opportunity, because this cup is you. Okay. Then we got the Hangman, Pisces energy, 6 of Wands, and the 9 of Wands. So they want to get out of this 9 of Wands energy as well. This wounded warrior, they're going through this to heal themselves in preparation for you. Okay. And with the Hangman, this is about them letting go of things that no longer serve them, looking at things from a different perspective, okay? A form of enlightenment so that they know what they need to cut off and what they need to let go of for good, okay? All right. And then with the 6 of Wands, again, this person sees you as their dream lover. This could also be someone who is in the spotlight. It is also talking about success and recognition. So this person wants to have success and have, you know, this beautiful relationship with you. And I feel like this is how it's going to be, because you see normally in the 6 of Wands, this person's on a horse and it's all these people around them. And it's like a lot of fanfare and stuff like that. And I feel like when the two of you are together, that's what it's going to feel like. Like, you know, you're going to be celebrating your love together. And like I told you, people are going to be telling y'all to get a room. It's beautiful. I love it. Okay, let's clarify. Okay, so your person wants to, you know, get out of the stuck energy, okay, just like you do. They may be thinking a lot about the past in order to do that, so that, you know, and they're being guided by spirit and reinventing themselves. Because this is a new timeline, unlike anything they've ever experienced too when it comes to love. Okay. Yeah, because in the past, you know, they have decisions that they had to make, a lot of hot and cold, a lot of multiple choices. And, you know, now they're just longing for you. They're craving, aching, wanting to be with you. Okay. Let's pull some cards for you. Ooh, yeah, here they come. Okay. The bipolar, you know who that is. That's the twin, okay? backstabbing. That's the twin. Okay, if you're holding on to any bottled up emotions, you're going to have to let this fucking shit go. Okay? Because you have happiness and contentment coming your way. This person is going to fucking put it on you in every way they possibly can. Pun intended. Okay? This ain't no 18 plus reading, but I'm going to skirt the damn line. Okay? So with these bottled up emotions, just let all this shit go, Scorpio. Because when you get with this person, you ain't gonna give a fuck about none of these grudges and all this bullshit. You ain't gonna, you could care. You gonna be like, I could fucking care less. Okay? Because this person is gonna make you so happy until you're gonna realize why you went through the shit you went through, and you're not gonna want to hold on to it anymore. Okay? Because like I said, trust me, them people that did what they did, they are going to get what they get if they ain't already getting it. Because like I said, when we used to read back in the day, you know some of them past people was getting it. Okay? So we've got the soulmate bond showing up. It says, when you know, you just know. This soulmate connection is deep and real. This is that no explanation needed kind of love. Okay? All right, this how you gonna be looking. You gonna be like, fuck these emotions, these bottled up emotions. Let this shit go. That's how you gonna be. And then you got the same page. You and this person. Look how these people looking at each other. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. It says the same page. You want the same thing, and you're both showing up accordingly. You're aligned emotionally and energetically. This is what this is about. You have to become the person that is not necessarily worthy of this, because I feel like you're always worthy of it, but it's how you identify. You got to identify as, yeah, I'm the bad bitch or the bad mofo that deserve to be with this type of woman or this type of man. Okay? All right. Let's move on. The next placement we're going to look at talks about how this person truly feels about you. Hard to get this energy, hard to get this information. Hold on. I think it's because the cards are new. Oh, I gotta break this deck in. All right, let's go. Okay, so we've got 4 cards that fell. We got the Queen of Swords, air sign or someone with a lot of air in their chart, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Knight of Wands, fire sign or someone with a lot of fire in their chart, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have the Three of Cups and the Empress, Taurus, Libra energy. So what Spirit is saying is that this person, you know, wants to be with you, wants to reunite with you. Remember, it's a past life connection. That's why I'm saying reunite, okay? They want to reunite with you. They want to, you know, build not only a love relationship with you, but a friendship with you. Okay? That's how you know somebody really, I feel like really loves you. In this relationship, this is going to be somebody that not only loves you, but they like you too. They want to like do friend shit with you. Okay? Because if you could just do any kind of anything with your person, that's how you know you really got a bond, right? Like any kind of boring shit and it becomes fun because you with your person. Okay? This type of thing. And then with the Queen of Swords, okay, they want you to put this damn sword down. Because look, you tell them, come on. You telling whoever the hell it is, come on, so I can chop your ass with this sword. This person gonna make you put this fucking sword down. I'm telling you. They gonna put it on you and you gonna be like, what sword? Where is the sword? Where is the sword? Okay? And then we got the Knight of Wands. They're wanting to take a risk to come towards you. They're ready for this risk. They feel like you are worth it because I told you, love is a risk. This is about both of you putting your swords down, letting go of those, you know, those bottled up emotions, that suppressed shit, all that shit you went through, and just saying it fucking happened for us to prepare for each other. And so now it's time for us to do that. Okay. For us to come together. And then with the Empress card, you know, they think you the cat's meow. They think you the best thing since sliced bread. You know, this is about them opening themselves up emotionally, getting more in touch with their softer side. Because they, you know, they want to be with you. Standing in their power as well. Okay, let's clarify. Okay. Okay, so for some of you, Either you're coming together in commitment by spring, or you may be meeting this person in spring, which is in the next few months. It's not that far away, okay? And like I said, because some of you still got some shit you need to let go of. Don't make me pick up that card again and say bottled emotions, okay? Bottled up emotions. Then we got, you know, the surrender. Your person is surrendering to this situation, detaching from it and realizing it has to play out the way it has to play out when it's time, okay? And then we've got the commitment card. They're coming in with a commitment, all right? I told you, they're dating with intention, getting to know you with the intention that they know that you're the one, all right? Let's clarify. Hold on. Hold on. Because you know who is trying to get into this. All right. Hang on. Okay, so the trapped card, that's your twin. So this person is hanging on. Okay, they're holding on, this new person, and of course they're spying on you. We know that. We know they're watching you. All right. Then we got the fantasy card here. So it's, you know, they're daydreaming, imagining, and fantasizing about the two of you together. This breaking point card, it says limit, final straw, overwhelmed. This is the twin. And then we have distance and intuition showing up. Okay, so it's just talking about, you know, the two of you being at a distance, being in a period of separation. Okay, because of the need for the two of you to align together before it's time to come together. And then this person, they're listening to their intuition. They have a heart song, this telepathy, this inner knowing that you're the person they're supposed to be with. Okay, let's pull some cards for you. Ooh, I was like, are they coming out? Hold on. Okay, thorns, painful love, you know, that's the twin. Okay, so this person's going to come in, wanting to wine and dine you. You and this person are going to travel the world together, okay? Okay, then we have blocked passion. Okay, now we got to go back to that card with the damn bottle on it. The reason why this blocked passion card is coming up, it says, when passion is blocked, it usually reflects something deeper. It's time to look beneath the surface and ask what's not being expressed. So we had the Queen of Swords show up here, which talks about suppressed emotions. Then we had the bottle before that, right? Talking about the bottled up emotions. So when you suppress, right, we think we are doing it because we got hurt, and a lot of times we think when we do that, it's just towards the person that, you know, did what they did. But when you start to suppress, it affects everything. It doesn't just affect that person. That's why it's time to forgive, let those emotions loose, let them go, because you got somebody new coming and you don't want to block this passion. Let me tell you, because I can feel it. You don't want to block it. Okay? All right. Let's move on. So the next thing we're going to look at talks about some cards that are going to describe your relationship with this person in the near future. Okay? Hang on. Okay. So we have Temperance, Sagittarius energy. We have the Fool, and we have the Three of Wands. So you and this person, your ships are going to come in with this Three of Swords, okay, in the near future. And, you know, there's going to be balance between the two of you. Again, Temperance is a soulmate card. The two of you are going to come together, and you're going to take that leap of faith with the Fool. So all of these, I love this because two of these cards that are talking about what's happening in the future are major arcana. So it's like, these are like serious structural events that are happening. These, because, you know, like these cards are like minor things that are going on, but this is like what you're wanting. You're having major timeline structural changes. Okay. All right. Let's clarify. Oof. Okay, so we got the deception card showing up here. This is about being truthful, not only with, you know, about other people, but about yourself. so that you make the proper choices when it comes to your love life, or your person doing that as well. Then we have the lessons card. They've been, been learning whatever lessons that they need to learn, and they're watching you with the observer card. Okay, it's coming up again. They are looking at you, watching what you're doing. Hang on. Why am I getting all these? This damn twin. Okay, we got mistakes, confusion, stress, and heart fog. We ain't talking about none of that. That is your twin. Okay. Like I said, it's a whole damn deck of cards over here from that person. Okay, yeah, the conflict, all of that, that's the twin. Hold on. Okay, so this connection, like I said, in the future, it's going to be very healing. You're going to be releasing, purifying, and cleansing. And then we've got the second chance card. It's talking about reconciliation. Like I said, the making amends is for that small group of you that I told you that had the false start with your person. And then, opportunities for the both of you to have a second chance in this connection. Okay? All right. I'm going to show you all them damn cards when we get through all these cards that are coming out. Oh, my God. Okay. Red lipstick, finding evidence, and emotionally withdrawn. It's the twin. Okay? But you and this person, Two of Cups, strong connection, mutual attraction with each other. And, for some of you, you're going to be leaving a legacy. You're going to be leaving a legacy, period. But for some of you, it may be in the form of a child, if that's what you're wanting, or children. All right. So, like I said, you have a beautiful, beautiful relationship headed your way, Scorpio. So don't do anything to tank it. Don't hold on to no shit. Fuck that. Ain't nobody think about these past motherfuckers, or not past life, but past motherfuckers that did what they did, because all of this is happening, and it's been orchestrated to get you right here to this moment where this person is coming in with this love offer. Okay. All right. Then we have the no strings attached card. It says it starts with no strings, but even the most casual ties can tangle fast when the boundaries get blurred. Just go slowly. Okay. Take your time, get to know this person. I'm going to tell you, just like I told Libra, I've said this to you before. If you're going to be with this person for the rest of your life, or for the long haul, what is the rush? Okay? You're supposed to savor. You're supposed to savor this time by yourself. Okay? Getting to be your best self, working on being your best self. And you're supposed to savor this connection when this person comes in. That's what the both of you are supposed to be doing. Because when you moving fast, you don't have time to savor shit. Okay? All right, so the next placement we're going to look at, we're going to get a message from your person's higher self and see what they want to tell you. Okay, here we go. Okay, oof. Okay, it says illusion. It says, I may be quiet right now, but you are always on my mind. It says, remember that separation is an illusion. We are always together. We are drawn together by faith. Trust your intuition. I'm working hard behind the scenes to heal and reach out to you soon. Stay strong for me. I'm coming back home. Okay. Then this is the one where I arched my eyebrow. If you're wondering what it was, it says intensity. It says our connection is so intense that it sometimes scares me. My feelings for you overwhelm me sometimes. Please reassure me by taking things slowly and patiently. See what I just tell you, right? This will help me feel comfortable with the changes that are happening. Because you got to remember, your person ain't used to no good shit like this neither. Okay? Y'all are both used to it being good for a hot 5 seconds. And then the next thing you know, you got this fucking monster and you don't know where the fuck this motherfucker came from because they were wearing a mask. Okay? So you supposed to be reveling in this. That's the word that spirit is floating through my mind. You're supposed to revel in this time, at this time when you come together with this person, and like now, the anticipatory energy, because I'm in this energy and I feel like giddy, because I'm like, yeah, they coming, because you see how I was from the beginning of the damn read. So you are supposed to be savoring what is going on right now, okay? Because like I said, that time right before you about to get into something with somebody, that's an amazing time too. It's not just when you actually get to the person. The time before it is good too. Okay. All right, we're getting some more messages from your person. Okay. Victim. It says, I can't save you or fix all your problems for you. That's why you got to fix your own shit. This is what I'm telling you. Because you got somebody coming in, baby, that is emotionally intelligent. They spiritually intelligent. They intelligent in all the fucking right ways. Okay. So this is going to be somebody when they're slacking, they're going to be proactive about fixing it, okay? And you got to be the same thing about your shit too. You can't be, oh, because we in a relationship, I need you to help me fix my shit. No. This person's going to be supportive of you, okay? And I'm not saying they're going to be like, oh, go, you need to just go fix your own shit, fuck you. I ain't saying they're going to be like that. What I'm saying is that just like they're going to be proactive and know, okay, I got to, get myself together, they gonna be expecting that you to be that same way, okay? Because to me, I think that's fucked up when people are always talking about, oh, you this, you that, and they not looking at themselves. So your person's gonna be somebody that looks at themselves, okay? And I'm not saying they ain't gonna tell you when you need to fix your shit, but I feel like it's gonna be in a loving way, is what I hear. In a loving way, not like, bitch, go fix your shit. Not like that, but like, okay, things are getting a little weird here. We're going to have to, do our parts to fix it and stuff like that, okay? All right, so we got Empire, all right? It says we're going to build something incredible together, all right? And then we have Healing. It says I'm going through a process of healing and restoration so that I can be in optimal health again, all right? So this person is doing what they need to show up the way that they need to. And so, like I said, ain't no half stepping. I hear it in my head again. This is about you stepping up as well and realizing that you can't go into this, Scorpio, the way you used to be, okay? Just like this person, they know that on an intuitive level too, that they can't do it neither. Hang on. Okay, that's what I'm talking about, Scorpio. Whew. Okay. Interfere and temptate. This is your twin. They want to interfere, or it could be the person's ex too. I told you, because you got these people that's just like, oh, you belong to them. They don't have to, that like you and this person are your ex's possessions, and you don't, they don't have to, you ain't going nowhere. You're gonna be here when they want, that type of shit. This is the shit I'm picking up, okay? Then we have businessman, provider, stability, or businesswoman. This is going to be, like I said, somebody about their business. And then look, we got fairy tale love, okay? So this is going to be like that beautiful shit, that shit you see in the movies and all that kind of stuff or whatever. But it's, it's going to have its ups and downs and realistic times and stuff like that. But I don't feel like it's going to be some unhealthy thing. I feel like even when you have your ups and downs, the two of you are going to come together and learn how to deal with those times in a healthy way, okay? All right, let me get one more, and then we're going to get some messages from Spirit. Okay, we got the breaking up card. It says whether it's official or emotional, a break has happened. What once held you together can no longer hold your growth. You know who that is. And then we have digital love, okay? It says you're vibing through the screens, but don't romanticize a connection that hasn't been tested in real life, okay? So this could talk about your FaceTime and all this stuff on the computer, all these things, okay? It's just like the long distance relationship. Is when you come together and you're in each other's energy and you're seeing each other on a regular basis, that's when you're really going to see what's going on between the two of you, okay? All right, let's get some messages from Spirit. Oh, let me show you these cards. Look at all these damn cards. Look at all these cards from your twin. Look. Ain't that a damn shame? They trying that damn hard to break into to bust into the reading. Okay, here we go. Okay, so we have slow climb. It says you are getting there one steady step at a time with a little bit of effort, okay? All right, so there's just like, you stepping into a new timeline. Things are going to be different, and that's why you need to go slow too, because this is uncharted territory for the both of you, okay? Then we have going forward. It says don't dwell on the past, but focus on creating a brighter future, okay? Then we have gentle release. It says, let yourself surrender to the flow of life's mysterious current. So it's Spirit telling you, just let go and let them take you where you're supposed to go when it comes to this connection, okay? All right. Let me get some more messages before we get these oracle cards and I let you go, okay? Come on, let's see what they want to tell you. Okay, we have, I want to wake up beside you every day. You are my biggest wish. And then we have, I have fears of being vulnerable with you. I don't want to get hurt. Y'all both feel like that, I feel like. I can't see anyone but you. I told you that. I'm so obsessed with you. Please be mine. And then we have, I always want to be with you. Okay. Let's get these because I haven't done these in a while. Okay. I'll watch your social media where, like I said, if it's not social media, you know, they may frequent where you work, same friend group, you know, so on and so forth, okay? I feel the sexual tension. I do love you. And I feel so happy with you, okay? All right. All right. Let's get these romance fairy angel or angel fairy something. Romantic fairy or something cards. And see what Spirit wants to tell you. Okay, we have manifesting the one. It says, very soon, your true love will arrive. I hear you, Scorpio. I hear you. Yes. Burning desire. Flames of passion ignite. Yes, yes, yes. Spirit soul path. A personal evolution within your relationship. Okay? I told you, it's going to be lots and lots of changes, but good changes. Okay? Falling in love. Sudden feelings that this is the one. Okay? Then we've got love language, acts of service. It says actions speak louder than words. So this person's going to show you. They're not only going to tell you, but they're going to show you by what they do how much you mean to them. Okay? All right, Scorpio. I'm happy to hear this beautiful news for y'all. Y'all deserve it. Okay? Y'all deserve it because y'all been through it just like all the other damn signs. Okay? But we always going through it because it's the you know, the perish and rebirth. Perish and rebirth. I can't say the D word, so I have to say perish. We always going through some stuff. But like I say, you got this. Hang on. This person is coming. Okay? They coming. They coming with the love offer. Don't give up. Just keep going. Keep doing what you need to do. Take this time to focus on you and keep loving on you the way you want this person to love on you. Okay? All right. You got this. All right? I hope this helped. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there is a link in the description box below. Please have a good day and a good rest of your week, Scorpio. And like I said, I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Hi, Scorpio. Welcome back to Leigh's Intuitive Tarot. My name is Leigh. And today we're going to delve deeper into new love and your soulmate by doing another spread. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there is a link in the description box below. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Give me one second. Ooh, look, you're falling out on the table before I can even finish shuffling the cards. Hold on one second. Okay, here we go. All right. Okay, Scorpio. Overall energy for this week's reading is the Eight of Pentacles. So this is about, you know, you doing the work. I feel like your person is doing the work as well. And in order for the two of you to come together, because with the Fool, Aries energy, you're wanting to take that leap of faith, and so is your person. You're both wanting to be happy with each other with the Ten of Cups, you know, have a family, love, all of that jazz with the Ten of Cups. And with the Parish card, this is your energy. It is talking about transformation. There has to be an ending in order to have a new beginning, okay? Because there's your new beginning there with the Sun, okay? Excuse me. Underneath this is the Chariot card. This is Cancerian energy. Your person could have Cancer placements, or you may have. With the Chariot, this is talking about overcoming obstacles in order to have victory. And then here's your person with the Emperor, Aries energy. This is talking about, you know, divine counterpart energy, you know, someone who is your soulmate, okay? And then underneath this is the Four of Wands, which can talk about stability. You know, it's a marriage card. It can talk about celebrations as well, okay? So we're going to start by clarifying this Eight of Pentacles. Ooh, okay. Hold on. All right, Scorpio, we're going to have to talk. Okay, first card. This is your twin, distant, going separate ways. So we're going to throw this to the side. Okay, so your person is admiring your beauty. They find you very, very attractive, okay? It could be, they could find you attractive to the point to where it is unnerving for them. And I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just you make them nervous is what I mean, okay? All right, then we have holding on to past karma, past grudges. Come on, Scorpio, okay? Look, it's me talking to you now. And we know that we love to do some shit like this, okay? But this is about you stepping into a new timeline. Even though there are people that deserve it. I know, because I'm a Scorpio. And I know it just be that one damn person where you be like, I got to hold this grudge because this motherfucker deserve it, right? I'm saying all of this to say, even though that may be true from a Scorpio to a Scorpio, you got to let go of these things because you know, you're attaching this energy to yourself. And when you don't let it go, you're dragging it into your relationship. So if you want all them motherfuckers from the past to come into this relationship with you and your person, keep holding on to these grudges. Okay? All right. Let's get some more cards. Okay, we have comfortability, okay? It says, this is the kind of connection that doesn't require performing. You can be messy, quiet, soft, or strong and still feel accepted. Somebody loves coffee, okay? Because I'm being drawn to the card, the cups here, okay? So this is just, you know, about both of you being authentic and coming into this relationship with an open heart. And being that soft space for each other, okay? But you got to let go of this, Scorpio, okay? Because you dragging people that you supposed to be letting go of. You dragging them along with you. Because remember I told you, holding on to karma, holding on to past grudges, you are not making that person upset, even though that's what you think you're doing, right? That's not what you're doing, okay? You have to find a way to cut this loose, all right? Okay. So let's pull some cards for your person. Ooh, look at that. When I cut the deck, look at that. And then the other cards say action. So for some of you, this person could be coming right along real soon. Okay. Okay, when it comes to your person, they have a lot of regrets, okay? A lot of things, you know, they may have made a lot of mistakes. You know, everybody makes mistakes. That's life. But this person is trying to learn from those mistakes, and I feel like they're trying to rectify the things that they can. They are on a path of ascension, just like you are. Okay, then we have, see, look, can't make it up. You heard the card fall out the damn deck. You heard me shuffle. You see, it says misunderstood, victim, lost soul. So this person is trying to get out of that victim energy, you know, trying to do whatever they can to, you know, put certain things to bed so that they can be open, fully open and ready for this connection, okay? All right, so the first placement we're going to look at talks about soul split. It says, how does this person indicate that they're an extension of me? You're the only person so far, the only sign that got two cards that fell for this first question, okay? So we got the King of Pentacles, Earth sign, or someone with a lot of Earth in their chart, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and the Five of Cups. So this is talking about crying over spilled milk. It's talking about the pain and the hurt and the rejection and all, you know, being left out in the cold and ghosted and left on red and all these things, all the traumatic experiences you and your person have experienced. That's what this is talking about. And then with the King of Pentacles, this is talking about what you both always wanted, something long-term, stable, and committed. You've always wanted to be with your life partner. All right? Let's clarify. Okay. Ooh, this person is going through it. Hold on. Yeah. Oh, we got three cards that fell. So Your person's been through a lot of situations where they were abandoned. I've told you this before. This person has been globbed onto because of what they've had and not because of who they are. So they've been abandoned in a lot of situations that they thought would work out. And I feel like the same thing has happened to you. Then we have your person going through the dark night of the soul. And my heart goes out to them because I know that, you know, it's a spiritual depression for those of you that don't know. I call it D-knots. So if you hear me say D-knots, that's what I'm talking about, dark night of the soul. And they're numbing. They're numbing in some type of way, maybe to help themselves get through this dark night of the soul. Okay? All right. I don't know if it's going to help them, though. It might make it worse. Okay. Give me one more card. Give me 1 second. You're going to love it. Your favorite card, Phil, Scorpio. So you and this person are going to be planning romantic dates, going out, dating each other. Like I said, dating with intention. Okay? Fairy tale love. Okay? So I hear I'm every woman. I hear that good old-fashioned love. So it's the fairy tale love the two of you are going to have together in divine timing. Of course, your favorite card. So it says things may feel slow or uncertain, but the universe is right on time. Love is unfolding exactly when it's meant to. So look, now some of you know why your person isn't here yet. You can't be dealing with nobody. You don't want to deal with nobody when they're going through dark night of the soul because they don't give a fuck about nothing. Okay? When you go through dark night of the soul, like I said, it's a depression, but a spiritual depression. It's like the things that normally, excuse me, that normally excite you, you know, the flavor and the love that you normally have for life, your zest for life, it's like it's gone, like it's taken away from you. Like there was somebody that was talking about that a few weeks ago in the comments, and they were saying the Dark Night of the Soul card came up for them, whatever sign they were. Excuse me. And in the comments they were saying that it was their birthday. I think they were a Scorpio. And then they were saying it was their birthday, and they couldn't even get out the fucking bed. So I'm saying all of this to say, this shit right here ain't no damn joke. If you have not gone through this, I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy, even though there are a lot of rewards that come out on the other side of this. It is a hell when you going through it. Okay, let's just be honest. It is not the most refreshing thing for you to go through. Let me say it like that. Okay. All right, so now we're moving on. The next question is talking about soul complement. It says, how does this person amplify you, Scorpio, or show you how to be better? Okay, so let's see what Spirit wants to say. Okay, so we got two cards that fell. We have the King of Wands, fire sign, or someone with a lot of fire in their chart, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and the Knight of Pentacles, earth sign, or someone with a lot of earth in their chart, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So I feel like this person is showing you through the way, you know, like how we talk about them in this reading, they're kind of showing you patience, right? Teaching you about patience, because even though they have to wait they're champing at the bit, they want to be with you as well. I feel like this person, they are very practiced when it comes to patience, okay? I feel like this is someone who would do things like, if they go to a store and they're getting ready to check out, they would go purposefully stand in the longest line in the store, you know, at the registers, in order to force themselves to learn how to be more patient. This is someone with whom they're counterintuitive. So instead of doing what everybody else would do, you know, like, oh, let me find a short, I got to get out of here, whatever. They would go and find the longest line and get in it, because they know they need to, you know, they feel like they need to work on their patience, things like that. But that's how this person got to be a boss, because they take the road less traveled. They take that path where, you know, you got to get the machete and you got to whack them damn weeds down because it's overgrown, and they create their own path. It's this type of person. This person is very ambitious, and this is someone with whom, even though they want to get to you as badly as you want to get to them, they don't have a problem with the pace, you know, that things are going, okay, with this Knight of Pentacles, especially if they're going through dark night of the soul. And then with the King of Wands, Like I told you, this is somebody that's coming in to be your protector. I feel like this is going to be the first time where meeting of the minds is what I hear, where you've had a meeting of the minds with someone, okay? It's not going to just be about passion. It's not going to be just be about attraction and about love and all the feels. It's also going to be about every level. Spiritually, I feel like you and this person are going to be on the same page. Mentally, I feel like a lot of morals and things, you're going to agree a lot about a lot of things. I don't feel like it's going to be everything, because you both come from different backgrounds, but I feel like where it counts, the two of you will be on the same page. Okay? All right, let's clarify. Ooh. Okay, so yeah, your person is in a period of solitude. This is like the hermit energy because of that dark night of the soul, I feel like. Then we have obscurity. It says secrets, mysteries, concealing. So I feel like this person sees you sometimes, even though they watch you, they see you, as a bit of a mystery. Because I feel like they have questions and things that they're champing at the bit to find out about you. And that's one of the things that makes them excited about coming together with you, is finally knowing the answers to some of these things that they, that they may think about. Because like I told you, they watch you, but I think they still have certain questions about certain things, okay? Then we've got the commitment card showing up here. Marriage, promises, fidelity. So like I told you, this person is coming in. They are not fucking around. They're going to be dating you with the intention of it going somewhere, okay? Heading towards commitment. See? They're on the bottom of your deck. Okay. Let's get some more cards for you. So you got the Two of Cups showing up here. This is a strong connection, mutual attraction between the both of you. And then we have confusion, emotions unclear. At first, you may feel like this with your person because, a lot of you are nervous, maybe a little bit anxious about this connection. Like I said, you may second guess yourself, or maybe a lot of different things like this. But, you got to figure this out. This is about you and this person coming together and figuring out how to sustain a healthy relationship with each other. And I feel like you're going to be able to do it. Okay. So we've got the friend zone showing up here. It says one of you wants more, but the other one only sees this as a friendship. You can't force chemistry when it's not there. I feel like the reason why this card is coming up is because your person is in love with you. And when the two of you first come together, you're not going to be. I feel like you may get the feelings and the intuition that this is your person, okay? But it may take some time for you to grow into that feeling of love. Some of you, it may not. It's going to be different for all of you. But I feel like that's the reason why this is showing up. It's just Spirit saying that's one of the reasons why it needs to go slowly, because, you both have to take your time to get to know each other and to get to understand each other, okay? All right. So the next question is, what's the lesson? What is it you haven't learned so far, Scorpio? So we got 3 cards that fell here. We've got the Two of Wands. We have the King of Swords, air sign or someone with a lot of air in their chart, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And we have the Four of Swords here. So I feel like some of you, it's the healing you haven't gone through yet. You haven't finished your healing. Okay, you may be in the middle of it, or there may be some things that are popping up, because I told you Spirit will test you to see if you've learned certain things that you say you've learned, right? And if you find things popping up and you're getting triggered, then you're going to have to go back to the drawing board when it comes to those specific things, okay? Then we have the Two of Wands. This is about, you making the choice. And I feel like what you haven't learned with this Two of Wands card is about how to make the right choice on who is the right person for you, who is the one that you need to be with. Because remember, you chose the other person before, and that was your choice. And so now Spirit is like, hold on, wait a minute, back out the way, and let us choose somebody, and then we put your choice on the side of our choice and see what you gonna choose then. This is a test too, to see if you've learned what it is you need to learn when it comes to this these connections. And then with the King of Swords, air sign or someone with a lot of air in their chart, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. With this King of Swords card, this is talking about you learning independence, okay? Because the King of Swords is independent. Like I told you, this is someone who is fully in their power, okay? Like your person, their boss energy, this is how they would show up. This is also talking about, I'm getting the working in the for the government. This person may be in the military. All these are the things that I'm getting for some of you. That's what's starting to come to me. But with the King of Swords, this is someone who has elevated themselves to the point to where they can be very discerning about very choosy about who they let into their lives, right? Because this is somebody who is okay. They're independent, very independent, and they're okay with it being like that. And that if they can't find somebody who rises to their level, or rises to the occasion the way that they want, who mentally stimulates them, then they're not, they don't put up with it. They're like, I want what I want because I've worked on myself to get to a certain level. And this is the energy that I feel like Spirit is wanting you to sit in, and the way that they're wanting you to show up. That's why they're telling you to focus on all the things that you focus on, that you need to focus on. And it's not just, excuse me, it's not just the healing. It's all the areas of your life. So if you've got some valleys in your area, because we talk about peaks and valleys. If you got some valleys in your area, like some of you with the career, if you're in a situation where you're at a dead-end job or you want to start a business, you need to start taking steps in order to do that. I'm not telling you to quit your job. I'm not telling you to do that. But you need to start transitioning towards what it is you came here to do, or what it is you want to do, because all of these things add to you stepping into this type of energy. Because I'm going to tell you, just like I told Libra, like me doing what I do, it makes me a more confident person, because because I'm doing what I love. And so when people ask me what I do, I used to be, the stuff I used to do before, to be honest with you, I used to be ashamed to tell them, because I knew that I wasn't doing what the fuck I was put here to do. Because once I found this, and then I had to go out and work something else, oh my God, that was the biggest fucking heartache you could ever. I felt like a failure. It was like crazy. And so I had to overcome all that stuff. So now I'm back. I'm where I'm supposed to be. Everything has clicked into place, and I'm on the right track. So when people ask me what I do, I'm like, oh, I do this. I'm all excited. And you need to be like that. Everybody needs to be like that. Because they've done surveys, and they say like the majority of people, like 70-80% of people, hate their jobs. And that's crazy, because you spend so much time at these jobs. But what it is the conditioning. We've been conditioned to think that we're supposed to just go against what our intuition is telling us and just do shit just to make money. Like I said, like I always say, people that like start businesses, they'll focus on what's the most lucrative thing instead of the thing that is talking to their soul, that is like their soul's calling, or they feel their soul wanting to do it. Because, like, for instance, even with a channel, like doing a channel, there was a lot of times before I chose to do this that I was like, oh, I could do this because I could make a lot of money with this, I could make a lot of money with that. But I'm telling you, as somebody who've been through a lot of fucked up jobs and made a lot of mistakes, go after what you enjoy to do, doing what you love to do. If you would do the shit for free, find a way to make money with it. Okay? Find a way to make money with it. Because I'm telling you, your whole world opens up when you're able, Scorpio, to do what it is you love to do. Because I said, I'm proud. I'm happy every day. When I cut this camera off, or sometimes before I cut it on, I'd be like, thank you, God, that I get to be here and to do this and to help people and stuff like that. And like I said, there is nothing like that feeling to know that you're doing what you're calling and what you came here to do, what your mission is. It's a beautiful fucking feeling. And I wouldn't want any of y'all to miss out on that. So if there's something you got in mind that you need to be doing, please start working towards it. Don't ignore that feeling. Don't push your intuition away. When you getting certain hits, psychic hits and stuff like that, because y'all intuitive just like I am. You're an empath just like I am. When you getting them psychic hits and stuff like that, you need to be listening, because that spirit talking to you, telling you where you're supposed to be headed. And like I said, I know about them fucking soul-sucking jobs, because there have been jobs where I swear to God, Scorpio, I will wake up in the morning and be on the verge of tears. And sometimes I would cry. I would be sitting on the side of my bed, crying my eyes out, because I got to go to a fucking job I fucking hate. So trust me, I've been there too. That's why I feel like I experienced all this shit, so I could come on here and be able to talk to y'all about it, you know, so that and it makes me feel good that the things that I've been through were not in vain, because it not only helped me, but I get to talk to y'all about them and use them to try to help y'all with it too. So I'm telling you, if there's something you came here to do, something that lights you up, something that you just all excited about, start to make baby steps and go towards it. Because I'm telling you, once you step into that and you able to do what you came here to do, it is nothing like that in the world. And what you don't realize, like when I always talk about shining bright like a diamond, that's what it does to you. That's what it does to you. It makes you fucking glow, because you are happy. You are genuinely happy with what you're doing. And like I said, if you doing, especially you doing stuff to help people, trust me, it's gonna exponentially bring in more rewards and more blessings from spirit. Okay? All right, so let's move forward. Let's clarify. So we've got mirroring. You and your person are mirroring each other. And then we have the cycles. Your person is closing out, you know, old cycles. They still working on themselves, even while they going through this dark night of the soul. So I got to give them their props. God damn it, they a boss. I got to give it to them. So we got the conflicted card showing up here. It says decisions, hot and cold, multiple choices. Your person is going through a lot, because like I said, they're putting old things to bed, okay? And going through this dark night of the soul and doing what they need to do to prepare for this connection, all right? Okay, let's pull some cards for you, see what's going on with you. Excuse me. All right, Scorpio, here we go. So, oh Lord. There's your twin, break up, makeup. And then we got wounded lover. Let me pull some more cards. Hold on. Because when they fell face down. So I didn't realize that's what it was. And then look, the ice block. Okay, listen. Spirit is playing the music in my head. So this is for somebody needs to hear this. Okay? Because I hear Omarion, ice block. There's an ice block. Not ice block, ice box. There's an ice box where my heart used to be. That's what I hear in my head. So Spirit is saying, whoever this is, if you want to be in a relationship, whatever Scorpio I'm talking to, you're going to have to melt this, okay? You can't go into no connection like this. Imagine, look, put yourself in the other person's shoes. Let's just do it like this. Put yourself in the other person's shoes and imagine you stepping into the connection, all heart all open, and you done worked on yourself and you proud of yourself and you like, yeah, we're gonna get in this relationship, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, and then your person shows up like this. Imagine how that would feel if you know you did all this work, but then your person is like this. Think about that. Okay? So whatever this is, okay, whatever you've experienced, I get it. I get it. And like I said, I understand the tendency to hold grudges. That's just who we are. I get it. But you have to, this connection, and you stepping into this connection with this person, it is about, like I said, you stepping into a new timeline, becoming a different person. So some of these ways you used to move, you're gonna have to tone them down or cut them out if you can. Because this right here is not conducive to you having a healthy relationship with somebody. Okay? It's not at all. It's not conducive to you having a healthy relationship with anybody. And I'm not just talking about romantic. I'm talking about platonic, family relationship, anything with anybody. Okay? Then we got, look, hold on. First, we got the fifth dimensional lover. It's talking about both of you being together in the 5D, right? It's about to manifest in the 3D when the time is right. Rushing things. Who is rushing? Stop trying to rush. This person, look, I think this is why Spirit showed me this. Because this person is going through something very fucking profound at this time in their life. And they cannot rush this. There's no way they're going to force this person to go through this. This shit here is like going through a goddamn meat grinder. Okay? Because I've been through it twice. I don't want it no more. sure. When I see this card, it fucking scares me because I'm like, please don't put me back through this. Because I'm telling you, it's like that for those of you who hadn't gone through it. So that's why I'm telling you, you cannot rush these things. This person is being, what do they call it? Broken on the wheel. You know, you heard that before. It's like biblical or something like that. Broken on the wheel and made anew for you and them to be together. So if they being broken on the wheel, you can fucking melt this bullshit, okay? To let them and let them in. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Hold on. All right, let's move on to the next placement. So the next placement is, hold on. I'm trying to see where the hell I was. I lost my place. Okay, 2. So we're on, what's the lesson? What is it you have not learned so far? Okay. All right. So we got the Page of Swords showing up here. Air sign or someone with a lot of air in their chart, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And then we have the Parish card showing up here. Because I did it from the wrong direction. Hold on, let me do it from the back way. I'm gonna pull the third one, because that card wasn't supposed to come out. And then the 5 of Swords. So what Spirit is saying is that this is about you understanding, like I said at the beginning, that there has to be endings sometimes. This is your energy. There has to be an ending sometimes in order to have a new beginning, okay? And the delays. This is about you getting through the delays and understanding that sometimes there's gonna be a delay. Sometimes you're not gonna get what the fuck you want when you want to get it. I'm telling you. When you listen to them people that talk about manifestation, especially on YouTube, understand this. It don't matter how many different things you do. You know, what do they call it? The little techniques you do and all that kind of shit. You still gotta wait. It's still manifestation. You still gotta wait until Spirit deems that you are ready for certain things to happen. Like I tell y'all, when I tell y'all about my car, I'm damn good at manifesting cars, right? I'm telling you this because this is one thing that I'm really, really good at. If I want one, I can do it. I know I can do this, right? But I had peaks and valleys when I went through the process of manifesting it. Cause like I told you, I don't even know what the hell I was about to say. The universe will test you to see if what you're asking for, you really want it. That's why I say a lot of y'all are getting tested now. You got people showing up in your fucking life, triggering you. It could be family members doing shit to you. It could be all kinds of stuff going on. Just random shit. The twin could be coming back, knocking on your door, trying to call you up, text you crazy shit, and all this kind of stuff. It is to test you to see if you're ready to be in this relationship, this new relationship with this person. So you gotta just be okay with the way things are going. Okay, I understand you're a control freak. I'm a control freak too. I get it. Okay, and I am in no way judging you because of that, because I'm one too. Okay, but this is about learning patience. Okay, and it's like Spirit is pulling out everything you need to learn in this time of separation, because these things I feel like are going to have something to do with the state of your relationship with this person and the things that you're going to be able to overcome, because there's going to be issues in this connection with this person where y'all ain't going to be able to solve them in one motherfucking day. So this is about you learning patience, knowing that sometimes it's going to be delayed. Sometimes things are not going to come when you want them to. It doesn't mean it's not coming. It just means that it may not be there when you want to. Because I'm telling you, when I was manifesting my car, it was 3 separate times when I was supposed to go pick up my car, and it was a fucking problem all 3 of those times. And so if I could have just thrown my hands up and got pissed and was like, oh, I mean, I ain't gonna say I ain't get pissed, because I did get pissed. Because when you on the verge of getting some shit and it gets snatched away, that's a fucked up thing to happen. It feels like shit. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you. But I couldn't give up, because if I gave up, then it's like I'm saying, well, no, I really ain't gonna, I really don't want the car or whatever the fuck. I couldn't be like that. I had to just still Just be like, okay, some fucked up shit happened, whatever. We still gonna get this damn quiet. But see, I'm the type of person to where when some shit like that happened, it just made me dig in even harder. I'm like, oh, now you don't want to give it to me? Now I'm gonna make sure I do whatever I gotta do to get it. Because if I really want something, ain't nothing or nobody gonna keep it from me. It may not come exactly when I want it to come, but it's gonna motherfucking show up eventually, because I'm gonna hold the fucking total line and fucking hold on to the shit until it shows up like it's supposed to. So I'm telling you all of this to tell you that when you trying to bring something in like this, something that you've never experienced before, it's a whole bunch of shit that has to come together in order for this to happen. Okay? I remember I was watching this YouTube video like months ago, and this guy was talking about manifestation, and he was equating it to the equivalent of, you know, on the oh God, the Squid Games, the first game with the big ass dog with the big head, and it was saying na 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 na, and then when it turned, you had to stop, and then when you turn it back, you know when the head turned back, you had to move. So I'm talking about that because that's how manifestation works, right? If you looking, when the doll is looking, right? It's like you the doll. And when your head turns and you looking, it's like everything stops. All the stuff stops, right? And then when your head turns back, everything starts moving the way it's supposed to move in order for you to get what you need to get. So the reason why I'm telling you this is that you just got to go with the flow when it comes to these delays that are going on here, because Spirit is showing you what is happening. Most people don't get to see that, because even when this stuff was going on with my car, I didn't know everything that was going down. But at the end of it, when I finally got it, I realized why Spirit wouldn't let me have it when I wanted it, because there were discounts and other things that I would not have been privy to and would not have gotten if I had gotten it that first time. Things wouldn't have been exactly right. And see, that's what Spirit is about. They don't want you to just get it. They want it to be exactly right for you. And so you gotta commend Spirit for that shit. Okay? Because everybody don't love you like that, where they trying to make sure everything is perfect for you. Okay? So that's why I say, when y'all get upset and you get angry and you talk, oh, well, person, this person is going through shit, baby. They going through shit, but they still trying to show up the right way. So that's why I'm telling you, calm down. The person is coming. Spirit, they ain't been no fucking week that you come here, since you've been coming here, that I told you this person wasn't coming. So you gonna have to calm down. Understand that they are coming. They are gonna show up eventually. Okay? Because remember that reading we did, I told you weeks ago, where Spirit was saying the person gonna fucking show up whether you want them to show up or not. So that tells you right there, it's destiny. It's destined. It's supposed to happen. What is for you will always show up. It ain't gonna show up, but it don't say in the fine print that's gonna show up exactly when you want it to show up. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. There are certain things that you can manifest it like that to the minute and to the time. But you gotta be, that's like advanced manifestation. Okay? It's advanced manifestation, and that's not going to work on every single thing. And what you got to understand too is we are in the timeline we're on, and the shit we experiencing and the things we going through as twin flames, it's not the same as all this other shit that people be going through. Because like I said, you be hearing people, oh, that shit don't work. It was somebody in the comments earlier this week talking about some twin flames, that's just something for the y'all to just, people to just be okay, and being okay, or accepting bad behavior and all this kind of stuff. I just blocked their ass, because I was like, bitch, I'm not finna fucking argue with you, because you don't know nothing about this. Because anybody that's coming to you telling you the shit don't exist, they have no fucking clue. Because we all can't be fucking hallucinating. We all can't be going through the same thing. Why is it we all going through the same things if the shit don't exist? Why is Spirit reading about this and saying that it exists if it don't exist? So that's what I'm saying. We all humans on this earth. And so everybody can't tell you everything about every part of life. Because like I tell y'all, like the conspiracy theorist people, right? How do we know for sure that what some of that stuff, them, even though it sound crazy, twin flame sound crazy to some people. So we know what the fuck we going through, right? We know what we going through. We know this is real because we've experienced it, right? So who are we to say that the conspiracy people don't know what the fuck they talking about? That's what I keep trying to tell folks. I'm like, just because you ain't experienced it, it don't mean that it's not real. That's what this has taught me. So that's why I'm trying to tell you, we going down a different fucking hallway than some of these other people that's in this lifetime. So because of that, you are getting rewards and things, even though you having fucked up experiences and stuff like that, experiences that, like I told you, would completely obliterate a normal fucking human being. All right. So that's why I say you got to be earth angels. You have to be soul, you know, you got to be soul tribe. You got to be all these things. They talk about, what is it? Indigo children and all this stuff. We have to be these things, because all of these things, I'm telling you, most people's lives, they don't go through the kind of shit that we go through. Okay. That's why I'm trying to get y'all to understand this. So because of that, our rewards for going through it are going to be different and going to be better than what other people experience. So saying all of that and knowing that, you just going to have to be okay, Scorpio, with the delays, because know that it is coming. Know that it ain't no spirit ain't never tell you it ain't coming, right? So you just going to have to hold on and live your life, because I told you this separation time is for you to get your life together, for you to fill in whatever voids you need to fill in and fix whatever it is you need to fix. So when it's time, the time is right, you're going to get what it is you're supposed to get. Don't get caught with your pants down. That's what I'm trying to tell you, okay? So we got the Five of Swords showing up here. And this is about you learning how to win at all costs. That's saying, oh, fuck, you know, like I said, fuck the delays. Who cares? Remember, this is about you digging in your damn heels like I dug in my heels for that damn car. I was like, I'm going to get that fucking car. I said, I don't give a fuck how many times you tell me fucking no. I'm going to keep coming back till you give it to me. That's how I looked at it. Okay? So you got to look at it the same way. Okay? As in what is for you is not going to pass you by. Because like I said, I knew that fucking car was mine. I knew it was mine. So you got to know that this person is yours and that you're going to get this person no matter what the fuck you see, no matter what anybody says, no matter anything. Just like you going through the twin flame thing. It don't matter what nobody say. It don't matter what, you know, they try to tell you, you know what the fuck you experiencing. So like with this, you know what's supposed to happen. Spirit is telling you every week. So stop flipping out. Because like I said, this person is going through something very dark right now. Okay. And they got to be able to work through it. And so, you know, when you do stuff like that, you're mirroring, right? You're mirroring each other. And you don't want to put no undue stress on this person because they already going through something with this dark night of the soul. So focus on what you got going on and know that it's not this person not wanting to be there. It's not none of that stuff. Because I know a lot of times when the stuff don't show up when you want to, you start to reject, you start to second guess, you start to doubt. And you don't want to do those things, okay? You want to always find a way to believe and to know that this person is coming, okay? All right, let's move on. I done talked you to death. Let's go. Okay. I hear Rihanna by Love on the Brain. That's what I hear. So we got family showing up. This person wants to have a family with you. Like I said, they are mute right now because, like I said, they got things going on. They can't come until the time is right. But this person is coming in the spirit of intimacy, bonding. You're going to have sexy times, sensual times, confiding in each other. Like I said, when it's time for the two of you to come together, trust me, you're going to get your just desserts. You're going to get your justice, okay? Spirit is telling you during this time, you need to be cutting off the things that no longer serve you. Because I told you, in order to have this person, you got to cut out all the fucking riffraff. And it don't matter if it's family riffraff, fucking people that you done known 20 years riffraff. It don't matter. It don't matter. It's time for you to cut people out of your life and things out of your life that no longer serve you. That's why I'm telling you about the job. You got to start to cut out all these things and make a plan. I ain't telling you to, like I told you, I'm not telling you again. I'm not telling you to go quit your job. I'm telling you to start to transition into what it is that you came here to do, because time waits for no one. Time waits for no one. You don't know how many years you got here, just like I don't know how many years I got here, but I know I'm going to spend the rest of my time doing the best I can, you know, doing all of the things that I've always wanted to do. Because people, you see how people dying, and it ain't even their time to go. It's people getting murdered, all kinds of stuff. So you got to understand that. You got to understand that this is about you transforming and letting go of things that no longer serve you. This is what Spirit is trying to tell you. You know, stop focusing on this person because they got stuff that they got to do. So then we got the block passion card. It says when passion is blocked, it usually reflects something deeper. It's time to look beneath the surface and ask what's not being expressed. So this brings me back to the damn ice box, the ice block card here. Okay? Whatever you got frozen here with this ice block, you need to be spending your time melting this. Okay? So you can be ready for this person. Because it's like I said, this person is going through damn hell in the handbasket right now. And you need to be focusing on what you got going on. Okay? All right. So the next question is, what is it you've missed so far while focusing on the negatives or the worry or the doubt? Okay? Okay. So we have the Justice card, this Libra energy. Justice card, Libra energy, the Hermit card, which is Virgo energy, and we have the Nine of Cups. So Spirit is telling you, you're missing it. You're missing the fact that your person is coming. Spirit has told you, yes. The answer is yes. Look, they on the bottom of the damn deck. Your person is coming. You being told every week that the person is coming, that it's cooking. They got certain things to do. Remember I told you about the cake and the pie? You can't take the cake and the pie out of the oven early. This person is cooking. They going through remember the Ascendant card? They going through an awakening. Okay? So you want this person to be right because that's what you deserve. After all the bozos and the clowns and all the shit you've been through, you deserve to have somebody in your life treat you the right way. So you got to think enough of yourself and to love yourself enough to say, you know what? That is what I deserve. I deserve the best. And it don't matter. It's the best needs to take as long as it needs to take to come, because you not looking at anything less than that. Remember, it's that King of Swords energy. Remember I told you, somebody who is discerning, they know they top level, they know they top shelf, and so they want their person to be the same way. And if that person is not like that, they like, So this is about you recognizing that and realizing this person is making sure they're coming in as their best self. So you gotta back off and give them a chance to do what they need to do. Okay? So there's the Hermit energy. Spirit is telling you, heal yourself. Okay? You got your rewards on the way. Some of you are already getting things already. Okay? And then work on yourself with the Hermit. Heal yourself, because you are about to get your karmic justice. Okay? And it's gonna be a beautiful thing. Okay, let's clarify. Again, your person, they're going through a metamorphosis, okay? And because of that, all right, they are surrendering to what is going on. Okay, yeah, they are, telling certain things goodbye, leaving things behind, creating their own closure so they can move forward and having perspective changes. So it's about, them learning, how to be better off, to find their happiness and clear their headspace. This is about clarity as well, okay? Okay, let's pull cards for you. Okay, so the two of you are telepathically sending each other love songs. And then we've got abandoned, not committed. This is just about the both of you having been in connections, because remember wasn't it them that had the abandoned card? Yeah, they had the abandoned card. You got it showing up on your side as well. So you both have been in situations where you were abandoned by people who were supposed to love you. And some of you, it was your fucking family too, back in the day. Okay? So these are the things that are holding you back. That's what Spirit is saying. Okay? It says, you're dimming your light to keep the peace. Love should never require self-abandonment. All right? So you got to think about it. When you are all upset because this person hasn't shown up yet, it's like you're abandoning yourself, because you're telling yourself, oh, I don't deserve, this person to be in top shape, or, top shelf. I just deserve anything that comes. That's what you're saying when you like, well, why they not here? Oh, what's going on? That's what you're doing. That's what you're doing. You got to look at how you are self-sabotaging yourself. And those of you that are saying, with the list, remember we talked about the list? Oh, if they don't have this, they don't have this, they don't have that. Like, it was somebody in the comments talking about if they person don't, if their person is not like a light-skinned Latino or some stuff like that, they don't want them. And I'm like, what? I'm like, huh? Like I said, I had the list too, but like I told you, everybody don't come in the packages that you want. Like, for instance, I think I told this story before. I don't know if I told y'all this. I remember there was this lady that used to be on TV. She's a matchmaker, and she had a husband. She's like was married to this guy, and they were like deeply in love with each other. And they've been married like all these years, like 30 years or some shit like that. And I remember her talking about it. Like when she talks to these people that she was helping to matchmake and stuff. And she said, yeah, she said, do I wish my husband was like 6'5" or some shit like that? She said, yeah. She said, but that's not going to stop me from loving him. That's not going to stop me from, you know, us being together and having, because her I think her husband was like, either they were the same height or maybe he was like an inch taller than her or something like that. And she was a pretty petite woman. She wasn't very tall. And so, but she wanted somebody really tall. So she had the list, but the dude didn't come in the package she wanted it in, but she didn't send the motherfucker back neither. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, Scorpio, you got to ask yourself, do you want to motherfucking be loved, or do you just want it when you want it? Cause a lot of times, like I'm telling you with the car, if you get it when you want it, it's not gonna be right. So do you want it to be right? Or do you want the person to come when they're supposed to, and for you to be loved and have exactly what it is you want? Because like I said, Spirit is trying to make it perfect for you. All right? And that's a blessing to have somebody that wants to do that for you. Okay, let's move forward. Then we've got, what can you learn that's going to help you maintain this connection in a healthy manner? So we got the Three of Swords and we have the Seven of Pentacles. So this is about, with the Three of Swords, I feel like you learning how to let go of this old pain and betrayal. Because that's why, look, that's why this is showing up. That's why this damn ice block is showing up. Because some of you hadn't let go. This is about turning this fucking card upside down and letting these swords fall out. And it's also about making the choice. Because remember, this is about threes. It's about third party, right? One sword is you, one sword is your person, and one sword is the ex. And then the same thing for your person. One is you, one is your soulmate, and the other one is their ex. So this is about you learning how to let go of this shit. Understand that it happened. It was a lesson, and completely let it go. Because remember, I told you, if you're not indifferent, where you don't give a fuck one way or the other about the person, you're not healed. You have not healed things with them. Then we got the Seven of Pentacles showing up here. This is talking about, you know, planting seeds for what it is you want to happen. So it's about you in your mind. That's what this card is talking about. In your mind. Just like when we talk about this person coming, instead of being upset and why this person, why they ain't here, instead of just saying, my person is doing, this is planting a good seed. My person is doing their best to make their way to me. And they're doing what they need to do to come to me in the right way. And so I'm going to be patient and let this play out the way that it's playing out, because Spirit is trying to make sure everything is perfect for me. This is how you plant those types of seeds. Or when you could, I'm telling you, better get ready, Scorpio, because I keep telling you, these motherfuckers is going to descend when the two of you come together. This twin and your person's ex, because they both got the same type of motherfucking attitude, where they, you know, you don't walk away from them. They let you know, you go when they let you go, that type of shit. So you gonna have to get ready, baby, because they gonna be testing all your fucking shit when the two of y'all come together. So that's why I say your communication gonna have to be on point. You're gonna have to really trust each other, all of these things. That's why you might want to keep this on the DL from the people around you until you and this person get on a good common ground and forge a good bond with each other. Because I'm telling you, they coming. You just like you can't stop this person from showing up, your person from showing up, you can't stop these motherfuckers from coming either. Because you're going to have to make a choice. And that's a part of the way this is supposed to play out. Okay? All right, let's clarify. Okay, so for your person, they're looking back. See, they looking back, but you don't see no grudges being held, right? They looking back at the past and learning from it, but they're not holding on to shit, okay? Like I said, that's something that we do, but it's something that we need to learn to let go of, especially when it's somebody that you know, somebody that's dear to you, somebody that love you the way this person love you. You got to learn how to put the fucking knife down, put the gun down, put it down, okay? And not fight this person. Because this person will do anything in the world for you, Scorpio. This person is going to give you that same time how we ride or die. This motherfucker's ride or die just like you are. They ride or die just like we are. So that's why I'm telling you, don't look to give horse in the mouth. In the mouth. Realize the blessings that you got coming towards you, okay? So we got the Divine Feminine card. This person knows that you are their divine counterpart, okay? Take it as it resonates, guys. Make it fit. Okay, and then we got, look, ecstasy, baby. Ecstasy. Listen to the words that are describing this fucking connection. You don't hear people use words like that when they talk about their relationship. You don't hear that. That's what I'm telling you. You don't live an ordinary life. You're not getting ordinary rewards is what Spirit is saying, okay? So you're chasing thrills, excitement, having a good time. Like I said, you and this person are going to push the envelope. You know, you got the fucking Ten of Cups showing up. The damn Fool. Look at these cards. Look, the Eight of Pentacles, the Chariot, like all the beautiful cards in the deck showing up to clarify your relationship. See, they're waiting on you. This person is waiting for you, okay? And then we got realistic, you know that, finding evidence, that's the fucking twin. Like I say, they waiting to come and act crazy. And then look, there's the open relationship card. That's what they want. That's what the twin want, to drag you into some crazy shit and be able to humiliate you and dog you and do all kinds of stuff or whatever, because this person is jealous of you. Because right now, their life is fucking in shambles, all right? While you riding high. And you ain't doing nothing but getting higher and higher, okay? And they feel like, because they shit is fucked up, your shit is fucked up. Because see, this person thought they was going to come and fuck your shit up and then ride off into the fucking sunset, but that's not what happened, okay? The wheels turn, everything, the tables turn, and it was something completely different than what they thought. So that's why I'm trying to tell you, you are being protected, you are being divinely guided. You got all these beautiful things happening to you right now. And so don't take them for granted, okay? So we got what's heartwarming. It says, what do I need to know for the future? What positives will this person bring into your life moving forward, okay? Let's see. So we have, okay, look. This is the strongest card in the damn deck, Leo energy, the sun. This is happiness. This is the soulmate energy. This is like, you know, a family. If the two of you want to have a family, it's like all the beautiful things. You're going to sit at the center of this person's world. You are going to be the thing that they love the most in this life. Okay? So it don't get no better than that. And then we got Judgment, Scorpio energy, your energy. And it's talking about second chance, a second chance at love. To get it right. That's why I said, do what you got to do, Scorpio. Do what you got to do. Don't mess this up. So we got the Crossroads card. It's talking about your person being at a crossroads. So they got certain decisions that they have to make. Then we got the recognition card. There's going to be soul recognition between the both of you. And then look, there's the moon there. So when this is going on, nobody's going to know about it. So that's why I said, shh, don't be telling them people around you what the hell's going on. Just keep it to your damn self. We got memories. It says reminiscing, dwelling, bittersweet. This person is looking back on the past, like I told you, doing what they can to be better. And then we've got time, waiting, cycles, moments. They waiting just like you are, okay? Let me get the cards for you. Look at there. Look at there. The stars are aligning for the two of you to come together. And look at this shit here. Knight in shining armor, okay? This person is going to be coming in exactly the way you want them to come in. So that's why you don't mess with it. Just leave it alone. Let it play out the way it's supposed to play out. Because like I said, that it may not come when you want it to, but I'm telling you, When it do show up, it's going to be right on time, and it's going to be exactly what the fuck you want, okay? So we got false connection. It says the bond may be karmic, temporary, or just meant to teach. Either way, it's not what it appeared to be. That's your twin. So we done with that type of shit, right? We done with that. And done with, look, we got infatuation. It says it feels electric, but remember, it's easy to mistake a new crush for love. Keep your heart in check while you ride the high. This is for those of you that are going to have more than two options, more than the twin and soulmate. There may be some other people. No, you got to be discerning and figure out what this person's motives are, okay? But like I said, your soulmate is going to stand out from everybody, okay? People keep asking me how you going to know. Trust me, you'll know. Trust me, you'll know. Because like I said, is the minute I seen mine, the next day, I was just like, I was just drawn to them. I knew it was him when I saw him, okay? All right, then we got living the dream. It says, living the dream isn't a solo gig. Every day feels like the best plot twist when you're with the one you love. So you and this person are going to be living the dream. So don't think motherfuckers ain't going to be peeping that, and they ain't going to have a problem with it, because you know that's just life, baby. You going to have people who mean you well, and you going to have motherfuckers that want to tear you down because they fucking miserable, okay? They going through, you know, whatever their season is, and you know, they not liking it, and they feel like, because they going through what they going through, they ain't looking at the fact that they brought it on themselves. They feel like, because they going through it, everybody else need to be going through it too. So we got higher wisdom. This is from Spirit. It says, explore options, learn what you can, expand your horizons. Then we have cloud of unknowing, float on the clouds of the unknown, surrender to the mystery, and embrace the sacred within. Then we have divine timing. Again, Spirit is washing our faces with this. I'm including myself in it too, okay? It says, be patient, for some things take time to manifest fully in your life. Because like I said, when this come, this is like one of the greatest gifts you're ever going to have in this lifetime. So don't be trying to, that's like you telling Santa, you better get your fucking ass in the sled and come bring me my damn gifts. That's what that sound like, okay? And I'm talking to myself too. That's what that sound like. That sounds ungrateful. So we got to stop doing that and just chill, okay? Because I keep telling you, the way Spirit work, a lot of times when you act like that, they'll make it fucking take longer in order to prove a fucking point. So just zip it and just ride. Just go with the damn flow, okay? All right, let's get some messages from your person so I can get you on up out of here. Okay, so we have friend. It says we share a connection with a mutual friend or acquaintance. I told you, you and this person could be in the same friend group, right? Then we have network. It says there's potential for our paths to cross in the workplace or through our professional endeavors. So you could work with this person too. Okay. Let's get a few more messages. Okay, so they say you inspire them. They wonder how you feel. And then they watch your social media. Like I said, they're going through the little pobrecito. They're going through Dark Night of the Soul. They still watching your ass. So tell me, if that ain't fucking love and devotion, I don't know what is, okay? All right, so let's get some more messages. Okay, we have, I feel like I've known you all my life, yet you are so mysterious. Remember I told you there are things that this person really, really wants to talk to you about, wants to ask you about yourself. And it says, I can feel all the love you're sending me, and it's electrifying, okay? All right, let's get a few more. Let me get, okay, we have, I want to give you my heart so badly, but I'm afraid. So like, you know, they nervous too. Like I told you, they've been through it too. Okay, and then we have, I want to spend the rest of my life with you. Okay, I'm going to get one of these. Okay, open. It says opening up. I am getting ready to say what's in my heart. I know that this is love. It's true, unconditional, and everlasting type of love. I want you to know that I'm trying to open up, but it's so hard for me to put my feelings for you into words, but I know I have to do this, and I need you to hear them. Like I said, it's not easy for them either, but they, you know, they bucking up and they doing it. So You need to melt that damn ice block, Scorpio. Those of you that got that going on. Okay, now we're going to get some romance fairies. Responsibilities, romance interrupted, duties come first. See, so you got to get yourself right before you can be in this relationship. Oh, Lord, there your twin flame recognition. You know that this soul that mirrors your own. So we're going to throw that over there. It says unexpected connection, opposites attract. Then we have workplace romance. Again, see, it says common cause connection. All right. And then we have perfect match. It says you complete each other in the most harmonious way. All right. All right, Scorpio, hang in there. You got this. You can do this. Just let it go. Let it flow. And focus on you and the things that you need to focus on. Think about how you want to show up when this person shows up in your life. How you want to be, right? You want to be so goddamn bright. You know how they tell me don't dim your light? You want to be so fucking bright that you fucking blind this person. That's the way you want to be. So in order to do that, you got to work on the things you need to work on, okay? All right, Scorpio, I hope this helped. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there's a link in the description box below. Please have a good day and a good rest of your week, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, Scorpio. Hi, Scorpio. Welcome back to Leigh's Intuitive Tarot. My name is Leigh, and today we're going to continue on with the new love readings, talking about your soulmate, okay, by doing another spread. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there is a link in the description box below. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started. Let me say this. I will be reading live with Yamaya from Soul of Yamaya on Tuesday, the 30th of December at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. Tuesday, December 30th at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. Like I said, she lives in the UK, so I have to do it at an hour when both of us are able to do it, okay? All right, let me also say this. If you having a bad day and you looking for somebody to argue with, you a troll, you a fucking demon, or you a motherfucking somebody that think you a fucking director, you think you James Cameron, or you think you motherfucking Steven Spielberg, and you coming on my channel trying to tell me what the fuck to do, get the fuck on, unsubscribe and leave, because I'm not having that shit no more. Like I said, if you got a suggestion, I will listen to what you have to say. But if you coming on here trying to argue, fuss, and fight with me, get the fuck on, because you're going to get your feelings hurt fucking with me, okay? Like I'm going to tell you just like I just told Libra, okay? Like that guy from the casino say, when the mob came to Las Vegas for the first time, he say, you a visitor and you act like you at home. This is not your motherfucking home. You are visiting here. I'm letting you up into my home, and you will not come in here and fucking disrespect me if you don't want to get your fucking feelings hurt. So those of you that rock with me every week, you understand how it is. You know how to behave. We good. But those of you that coming up in here, or you one shot wonders, or you're listening to something for two minutes, and then you want to get on here and try to tell me, oh, I need to calm down, or what I need to talk about. Get the fuck on, because I ain't the one. I'm just telling you, I'm not the one. I keep telling y'all, if you want to know why they say the shit they say about Scorpios, keep fucking with me. Okay, here we go. Okay. All right, Scorpio. So, overall energy for this week's reading is the Hangman. This is Pisces energy. All right. Oh, did I tell you about this? They stealing my videos. So this is why the sign is here. And you're going to hear me say this in the video, but it's down low. Okay. All right. So the overall energy for this week's reading is the Hangman. This is Pisces energy. It is talking about the need for you to let go of things that no longer serve you. Okay. Some of you are hanging on to shit, and it is not doing you any good. And you are trying to step into a new timeline where there is somebody that loves and cares about you and wants to have your back the way you have people's back. And you know that shit is few and far in between in this lifetime, right? So you don't want to fuck that up, Scorpio. So Spirit is telling you, whatever you hanging on to with this Hangman, you got to look at it a different way and let it go, okay? Then we got the King of Cups showing up here. This is Cancer when it shows up for me, but it could also be Pisces and Scorpio. This is Spirit telling you there needs to be balanced. You need to balance yourself out, okay? When it comes to certain things, like I tell you, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Put it in different baskets, okay? You need to have the same amount of eggs in every basket. You need to not be like overworking yourself or you know, sleeping too much, or, you know, over exercising. It's a lot of different ways this can go. Whatever it is that you're putting too much energy into, you need to pull back. It needs to be, you know, as even across the board as it possibly can. Okay. Then we got the Hermit card showing up here. This is Virgo energy. It could represent the older person in the connection, but it doesn't have to. I feel like both you and your person, both you and the soulmate, are healing. You're using this energy to become that better person, that person that is the best Scorpio and the best soulmate possible to be in this relationship together. And with the Four of Wands, this is about a balanced connection, a stable connection, a connection where, you know, you're stepping through this portal and having new adventures when it comes to your love life, having things be the way they always should have been, I feel like, with this Four of Wands. Okay. And then with the Hierophant, this is Taurus energy. It is talking about you and this person heading towards a higher level of commitment, and it's also talking about you and this person possibly getting married. This card can also talk about your relationship not being the conventional relationship. And what I mean by that, there may be an age gap, okay? Sometimes it's the woman that's older, and it could be a large age gap. It could be 40 years. I've heard 30 years, 35, 17, 18, those types of things. And or that's not going to apply to everybody. It could be just a few years, okay? But those of you women who are in relationships with a younger man, fuck everybody else. It's not about them. It's about you and your person. If your person don't have a fucking problem with it, you don't need to be having a problem with it either. Because this is about the two of you. It's your soul. It has nothing to do with the body that you're in. That's why also it's a lot of interracial relationships coming up here. People with different backgrounds, different religions, all these things. The reason why this is happening is because you're supposed to be drawing attention to your relationship, because you're showing people that these things that are, you know, looked down upon or frowned upon in society, you know, it's about you helping to break through those barriers and get people to understand that, you know, it doesn't matter. Love is love. At the end of the day, there's a card in this deck that says love is love, and that's what Spirit is saying at the end of the day. So your relationship is not going to be conventional. So you might as well get ready for it. And like I said, stop worrying about what other motherfuckers think. Okay? You just live your life, love your person, and do what you do. Okay? Then we got the Six of Cups coming up here. This is a soulmate card. It is talking about you and this person coming into reunion because you were in a past life with them. That's why it's saying reunion. Okay? It's not somebody from your past. It's just you and this person have had many lifetimes together. Okay. Underneath this is the Page of Wands, fire sign or someone with a lot of fire in their chart, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is talking about communication between you and this person. There being a lot of excitement and a lot of passion between the both of you. A lot of excitement and curiosity as well. Okay. All right. So we're going to start by clarifying the Hangman. Okay, so you and this person are going to love each other to the moon and back, okay? With this card here. And I feel like for a lot of you, it may be under the cover of the moon, because, you know, the moon talks about things being hidden, okay? At first, you may come together and, you know, while you are situating yourselves, learning this relationship, learning each other and how the two of you are going to move together, it may happen under the cover of darkness. And there's nothing wrong with that, because like I told you, at the end of the day, it's about you and this person. We ain't worrying about nobody else. Fuck everybody else, okay? Then we have the Still Standing card. It says you didn't let hard times become a breaking point. This is a love that deepens with every test. So everything you and this person go through, from the exes trying to break y'all up to other people trying to break you up, to you seeing people you thought really had your back don't really have your back. You and this person are still going to be standing through all of this. This is going to be your fucking ride or die. That's ride or die, just like you are, Scorpio. Okay? Because if I don't know anything else, I know a motherfucking Scorpio is ride or die. When we have your motherfucking back, until you fuck up, or you fuck us over, we'll be there for you forever. And that's what folks don't understand about us. Okay? So we've got The first placement we're going to look at is talk. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me get over here and get the cards from your person. Sorry about that. Oh, I also want to tell y'all Merry Christmas, because today the video is going to go up for Christmas. So you got a Christmas present in your weekly video from me. So your person is working on themselves with the shadow work card, okay? And they're going to be lusting after you. Like I tell y'all going to be tearing each other's clothes off. This is talking about forbidden sexual energy. Like I told you, taboo relationships, things that people consider taboo. But my thing is this: if there's an age gap between you and your person, don't worry about nobody else. Because if a 100-year-old man can go out with a 20-year-old woman, your 30 or 40-year age gap ain't shit. That's the way I look at it. And so this is about you and your happiness. Don't let nobody sit and dictate, what's supposed to make you happy and what doesn't. If this person lights you up, loves you, and treats you well, that's all that fucking matters. All the outside scrutiny is just that fucking scrutiny and don't mean nothing. Okay? So this first placement we're going to look at is talking about the summary of this past year of 2025, okay? So we've got the Six of Wands. We have the Wheel of Fortune here, okay, which is Sagittarius energy, and the Strength card, which is Leo energy. So what Spirit is saying is that you've had your dream lover. You've been either told about your dream lover. Some of you know who it already is. Others of you have come into contact with this person with the Six of Wands. This can also talk about some of you blowing up. You may be getting a lot of recognition. You may be well known in your field. Your career may start to be on point. And like I said, a lot of people may be starting to discover you for whatever it is that you do, because you're doing what you came here to do. And a lot of you are supposed to be in the spotlight. Okay. Then we got the Wheel of Fortune showing up here. This is Spirit telling you that you getting luck from God, luck from the universe, luck from source. And this is a soulmate card. It is talking about the coming of your soulmate, and you and this person coming together and having this beautiful relationship with each other. Okay. And with the Strength card, this is talking about, you learning how to believe in yourself, you building up your courage and your inner strength in order to enter into this connection and realize this is what you always deserve, Scorpio. Okay, you always deserve to have a ride or die. But there were some things you had to learn first before this person could come in, and some things your person had to learn as well. Okay, so let's clarify. Okay, so this person, they got a lot of big dreams when it comes to this connection. And then there's the moon again. So like I said, a lot of y'all are going to be moving under the cover of the moon or in darkness. And there's nothing wrong with that, because this is your relationship and you got to do it. You got to work through it or experience it in the way that's comfortable for the both of you. Okay, your person is going to working on themselves and heading in a new direction. And we've got confessions showing up. I hear Usher in my head. These are my confessions. It says unveiling, coming clean messages. Okay. So this person's going to be coming in when the time is right to let you know exactly how they feel. Okay. And then let the ride or die begin. That's what I say. All right. Let's get some cards from you, from your side. Oh, Lord. Hold on. Okay, so you have had a past. In the past, you've had a lot of tricksters in your energy. So this is talking about people coming in, not representing themselves properly, or coming in pretending to be something other than what they are, wearing a damn mask and all that shit. And then when you relax, they ripping it off and they turn out to be some type of, trickster. So we have the wine and dine card showing up here. Okay, so you and this person are going to be going on a lot of dates, dating with intention, having a beautiful time with each other. And then with the soulmates, deeply in love, two peas in the pod, this is how you and this person are going to love each other. I told you it's going to be fucking ride or die, baby. Bonnie and fucking Clyde, okay? Or Bonnie and Clyde and Clyde. Whatever way, it goes for, it goes for you, whatever your orientation is, okay? Then we got miles apart showing up here. So it says, even though you're physically apart, you're deeply emotionally entangled. Long distance love is never easy, but it's not impossible. So what Spirit is trying to tell you is that some of you are going to start, at a distance, and that's a good thing. So you don't go balls to the wall. So you don't go 100 miles an hour. This is, I feel like, intended to slow you down, because it's going to start out this way, but as the relationship, you know, continues on, the two of you will end up together in the same place. Okay. All right. Okay. Next placement. We're going to talk about the biggest achievement in the last year, this past year for you. Okay. So we have the Three of Cups showing up here, and we've got the Three of Swords. So the Three of Swords is talking about heartbreak, breakup, separation. The fact that you're going to have to, you know, choose who you want to be with. Because remember, I told you one sword is for you, your soulmate, and this twin. Or it could go the other way and be one sword for your person's ex, your soulmate, and you. So with this Three of Swords, you've overcome heartbreak and, you know, breakup, separation, people mistreating you, breaking your heart, all of these things. And I feel like not just this year you've gone through it, but I feel like you've gone through it, you know, most of your life. Okay. Because like I told you, everybody ain't like us. Everybody don't, you know, come into something with somebody and have their back. And I'm not just talking about romantically. I'm talking about hell with friendships, family relationships, all this shit. Okay. But with the Three of Cups, this is about reunion. You and this soulmate coming together, because the Three of Cups is a soulmate card as well. It's talking about celebrations. You and this person starting out as friends, and then, like I told you, it progressing to the two of you being in a committed, long-term committed relationship or a marriage, if that's what you're wanting. Okay. All right. So let's clarify. So your person is working on all the areas that they're stuck. And they're focusing on getting rid of this pride and ego, because you know pride and ego will tear some shit up. It'll mess it up. And we've got, yeah, they're dealing with any type of conflict, any type of clashes, differences, incompatibility, so that, like I said, they can come to you the right way. Okay? So when it comes to you, one second. Yeah, that's good. Good to see that. Okay, so you've been through painful love with these thorns. You've been through toxic love that will sting you, but you're stepping into a new timeline where there's going to be comfortability. So it says this is the kind of connection that doesn't require performing. You can be messy, quiet, soft, or strong and still feel accepted. This is about you being totally who you are, Scorpio. Okay, stinger and all. And this person, you know, accepting you. Okay, I feel like for your person, let me say this, for your person, they gonna be turned on by you with the way you are. When you get upset and stuff like that, they gonna like it. They gonna love it. Okay, instead of somebody, you know, people are always trying to put you down because you don't take no shit. This person is gonna respect the fuck out of you for you being like that. Okay. Then we've got, yeah, you've also experienced abusive, drunken love as well, and so this is about you overcoming all of that and stepping into, you know, what you've always truly deserved. Okay, when it comes to your love life, or hell, all your life. That's the way I see it. So the next placement we're going to look at is talking about the energies that you need to leave behind in 2025. So we got two cards that fell. We have the Ace of Pentacles showing up here, and we have the Eight of Pentacles. Let me get one more card because I want to see what else Spirit wants to say, because I usually get 3 cards. Ooh, so now you got 4. Okay, we got the Seven of Wands showing up, and we also have the Nine of Swords. Okay, so Spirit is telling you the worry, let it go, leave it behind. Okay, you gotta trust. I know we got trust issues, I know. Okay, but you gotta let it go. Okay, and understand, because let me tell you like this. When we talk about manifestation, like I told you, you know, you are the operant power. You are the person that's manifesting what it is that's happening, right? Even though it's happening in divine timing, all of this is coming from you, right? So when you trust, you're not just trusting your person and trusting Spirit, you trusting yourself too, because you're the one that's doing that's not with the worry, but you're the one that's bringing in the things that you're bringing in. So when you're trusting, the trust is also for yourself. Okay, so think about it like that. But you got to let go of this worry. Stop, you know, trying to talk yourself out of your shit and say, oh, it ain't, you know, it's not going to work out, all this kind of stuff. Don't do that. Don't self-sabotage like that, because that's what that is. And if you're doing that with this Nine of Swords card, Spirit is telling you, you need to leave this behind. This is something you need to heal. Okay, Then we've got the Seven of Wands. Spirit is telling you, but see, Spirit don't have to tell you this. Guard your damn energy, right? But when you come into this relationship with this person, you shouldn't be fighting this person like this. This should be for the outside fuckers. This should be you and this person come together and y'all in this energy against other people, not each other. Okay? All right. Then we've got the Eight of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. So Spirit is telling you that when you get rid of the worry and you start to, guard your energy against the people that you should guard it with, you got, this is about you doing the work so that you and this person, you and the person doing the work so that you both can, have a long-term, stable, and committed relationship, have a new beginning in love, okay? All right, let's clarify. So your person is working on reinventing themselves because they want to come in and start a family with you, and they're trying to get into their divine masculine energy, right? So this is about them, fertility, parenthood, pregnancy, or the two of you building an empire together if it's not going to be any children, okay? All right, let's pull some cards for you. Okay, I knew it was going to come out because this card was on the top of the deck in the beginning. So, Two of Cups. This is a soulmate, another soulmate card. It is talking about you and this person having a strong connection and mutual attraction to each other. Then we got the Playing Games card. So Spirit is saying they've got game, but is it real? Keep your eyes open and don't fall for surface level charm. Because there's going to be people coming towards you, Scorpio. Because I hear shining bright like a diamond. So when you shining bright like a diamond, you're going to have people coming towards you. And some of them are going to have ulterior motives. They're not all going to be on the same page. They're not going to, always going to want to be your Bonnie or your Clyde to your Bonnie or Clyde, okay? They coming in, some of them coming in to try to do some shit to see, Spirit is Spirit testing you with some of them to see if you're going to be down with they bullshit or if you're going to be kicking them to the curb, okay? Then we've got cosmic connection. It says this connection transcends time, space, and logic. You've met in other lifetimes and other dimensions. So you've met this person many, many times before. And like I told you, there will be soul recognition when you come into contact with this person or the two of you get activated. Because some of you, I feel like you're looking in this person's face every fucking day or on a regular basis. But it's kind of like with the, with the twin, you have to get activated for it to happen. Because like I told you with my ex, I had seen him many times before we actually got activated. And then when we got activated, I was like, oh, okay, this is what's going on. Okay. All right. So let's move on. So the next placement we're going to look at is talking about the biggest obstacles you're going to face going into this next year. Okay, so we got 3 cards that fell here. We have the King of Pentacles, Earth sign or someone with a lot of Earth in their chart, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have the 5 of Pentacles, and we have the 10 of Cups. Okay, I see you, Scorpio. So one of the biggest obstacles, okay, some of you got to get your coin together. All right, you gotta get your money together. It's not just about being left out in the cold. It's about that too. Some of you got to come in out of the cold and understand that this type of shit is over with. As long as you do your healing and you show up the way you're supposed to show up, this type of experience is over. But some of you, like I was talking about last week, you got to get in the gym. You got to get your career together. You got to start your business. You got to do the things that you need to do to be the best Scorpio that Scorpio can be. Okay. Then we have with the King of Pentacles and 10 of Cups, Spirit is saying this energy needs to be let go of so you can experience this, a long-term, stable, and committed relationship with your life partner, and you and this person having a happy family, okay, and a beautiful life together. Let's clarify. So see, your person is saying the answer is yes. And they have, okay, they're getting rid of their heart fog, which is mixed signals, blocked emotions, wherever they're messed up from, those past relationships. And, they know that you're their divine counterpart. Okay, let's pull some cards for you. Okay, so look, you got the happily ever after card. I can't make this up. This is what's falling out of the deck. It says happily ever after. You're no longer wondering if it's the right person. You're building something beautiful with them. Like I told you, when a lot of y'all are questioning when you meet this person, Spirit is giving you clues every week. And when you meet this person, you gonna know it's them. You gonna know it's them. Just like I knew that mine. I was like, at first I didn't want to believe it, but you know, upon further reflection, I realized that it was him. Okay, so you know, these are the things you're walking away from. Okay, because this is talking about obstacles that you're going to face. So you're going to have people coming in your face just looking for a good time, right? Then you're going to have people that are always sneaking around lying about things, just like your ex, right? You're going to have to get over that. That's some of the things that you're going to have to, some obstacles you're going to have to get through. All right. Then we've got loves your scent. This is about your person. You know, not only it could be your body scent, or it could be your, you know, perfume, the perfume you wear, or both. Okay. All right. So next placement is talking about the goals and aspirations. Your goals and aspirations for the new year. Okay. So we have the Ten of Pentacles, Five of Swords. Okay. And the Queen of Cups. This is Scorpio when it shows up for me, but it could also be Cancer or Pisces. So this is your energy, Scorpio. So what Spirit is saying is that, okay, a goal is going to be you winning at all costs, because the Five of Swords can talk about bad shit, but this one is Spirit saying you need to be, you know, when you go balls to the wall and you speed up, it needs to be about your career or about certain things in your life, not about this relationship. This relationship needs to go slow. It needs to take its time. That's why you're at a distance with that miles apart card, because it's going to help y'all to not move fast through this connection. Okay. Then you should be aspiring to you and this person building a legacy together. Okay. A very lucrative relationship, not only loving, but lucrative as well, with the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. And with the Queen of Cups, you got a lot of love to give, Scorpio. That's the you know, the well-kept secret that people don't know, right? We got a lot of love to give. And when we love you, we love fucking hard. And this person coming in, it loves just like you do. And so this is, you know, this is another goal about you being able to step into that Scorpio energy and love this person all the way we love. Okay? All right, let's clarify. So your person, we got the answer is no showing up here, okay? Because they are, you know, it's not time yet. They're surrendering to what is going on, and they're going to be coming in with communication when the time is right, okay? Hold on. Then we have, apology. Okay, so this is not going to apply to everybody. It comes out for every sign, but it doesn't apply to every single person. This is Spirit saying, for some of you, you had a false start with your person. This person is coming back in to ask for forgiveness, you know, and, you know, apologize, okay? And, you know, make amends for what happened, so the two of you can put this back together, okay? All right, so let's pull some cards for you. Okay, so this is going to be, you know, putting an end. You're going to be, you know, this relationship is going to be shattering a lot of chaos for you. All right. You're going to be putting a lot of that shit you've experienced in the past, putting it to bed. And then we got the Love Still Burns card. Okay. I feel like this is some of you still hanging on to, I'm not talking about the ex, still hanging on to love and not giving up on love. Okay. So Spirit is telling you, hang on to that, okay? This should be a goal or an aspiration for you to hang on to that love with that Queen of Cups energy and be ready to give it to your person, okay? In divine timing, because it says things may feel slow or uncertain, but the universe is right on time. Love is unfolding exactly when it's meant to, all right? Like I told you, we can't control that. We just got to let it be. I know we some control freaks as Scorpios, but we're going to have to just let things play out the way it should. Okay, so next placement is talking about how to achieve and manifest your goals this coming year. Okay, so we got 3 cards here. We have the 8 of Swords. We have the World, which is all signs, and the Page of Swords. So this is an air sign or someone with a lot of air in their chart, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. With this Page of Swords, Spirit is like, you know, you need to accept the fact that there are going to be delays, okay? If you know your person is watching you, all right? That you got a lot of people watching you, because like I told you, I be hearing Rihanna with that shine bright like a diamond in my head. So you always have a lot of people watching you, Scorpio. You know that. And with this Page of Swords, this also is talking about delays. That things ain't going to come all the time when you want them to. But that doesn't mean that they're not coming. It just means the time is not right yet. That's why that card here, this card here, the answer is no came up, because it ain't time yet, okay? For some of you. Then we've got the Eight of Swords here. This is Spirit telling you, let go of these negative beliefs, these limiting beliefs that you have in your subconscious mind. And you can see, even though you may not be able to pinpoint consciously what those beliefs are, you can look out at your life and look at the areas of your life that are not moving in the direction you want them to move in. And you ask yourself, what would I have to believe in order for this to play out the way it's playing out? And that's how you can dig out, you know, dig down deep and get these beliefs out and start to change them, okay? And then with the World, this is about you overcoming personal challenges so you can open up new doors and opportunities for yourself. And it's also about you closing out old cycles with the World, okay? All right, let's clarify. Because you got your person coming in, they're going to want to start a family with you, or combine families if the two of you already have your own families. Okay, they are bluffing, they're pretending, wearing a mask, exaggerating. You know, this is about them, you know, pretending that they don't care about you if they're around you, so that you don't realize how they feel yet, because they're not going to tell you until the time is right. Hold on. Okay, so we've got, okay, Ice Block. I hear that song with Timbaland and Omarion. I got an ice block. I got an ice box where my heart used to be. So this right here, you got to get rid of this, Scorpio. Like I said, you have to open yourself up to this person. I ain't saying on day one you open them up and let them all the way in. And like I told you, you know, a lot of you are going to be, you know, miles apart and coming together slowly. So you have to try to open up at a rate that is comfortable for you, but you have to open up, is what Spirit is telling you, okay? Then we've got undefined here. It says you're sharing energy, time, and maybe even intimacy, but no one's naming what this is. If you feel uncertain, it's because the foundation is unclear. So, like I said, you're going to slowly come together. Just let it happen. Let it happen naturally. Don't try to force anything. And like I said, take your time. But but still be intent on opening up to this person, because you're going to have to do that. If you're a Bonnie or a Clyde and you want your Bonnie or Clyde, you're going to have to open yourself up. Because how the hell you think they in the movie, they was like that? They had to open themselves up to each other. It don't matter what was going on with the people on the outside. It was their relationship and the way that they were with each other. Okay? All right. Let's look at what your theme is for the new year. I hear scrubs, no scrubs. I hear I don't want no scrubs. That's what I hear about TLC. Oh my God, that's what I heard, because the Seven of Swords fell, and then when it fell on the table, that's what I heard in my head. So no scrubs is one of your themes, and then the Seven of Swords, you know, no lies, no betrayal, you know, nobody stabbing you in the back, none of that bullshit, no cheating, none of that stuff. You're not having it. So that's why you got to use your discernment. See, look, no stabbing, you know, no betrayal, no stabbing in the back, no cheating, none of that with both of these cards here. And this also needs to talk about no self-sabotage as well. That's what I feel like this Seven of Swords is talking about. No self-sabotage, because you know, sometimes we lie to ourselves and we're not honest with ourselves. Like I was telling Libra, some people are screaming and hollering that they're healed, but when you listen to the stuff, you know, you read the things they write in the comments, you can tell they're not healed. They talking about the ex. They putting throw up emojis in the comment section and saying that this person can do this and they can do that, they can get this and they can get that, and I'm like, that's not healed. But then they want to say they were healed and they've been healed for years. No, that's not healed, because like I told you, I keep telling y'all, The opposite of love is not hate, because hate is still an emotion and is a very strong one. It is indifference. And indifference is when you don't feel one way or the other about the person. Because that's how I feel about my person. Like I said, and this motherfucker dragged me. Okay? And when I say motherfucker, I don't mean it as in, oh, you know, like I'm angry. I call everything motherfucker. You know that. And so I'm saying all of this to tell you, when you at peace about the person and you don't feel the need to get in the damn comments and fucking rant and rave, and you know, you like, okay, it happened. I'm taking my lesson. I'm moving on. I'm good. Thank you for what you taught me, and so on and so forth, and you move on. That's when you're healed. Not when you writing all these paragraphs. I ain't talking about y'all that be sharing your story. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the ones that be sharing their story, and you can tell by the way they write what they write that it seems like this person, them and this person, like went through what they went through yesterday. That's them, the people I'm talking about. Okay. So then we got the Ace of Wands here. So Spirit is saying, you know, you need to be heading towards, you know, the passion stick. Because you know y'all gonna head towards the passion stick. Because come on, we Scorpios. You know, we all about that sex. But anyway, with the Ace of Wands, it's talking about, you know, a fresh, new, passionate start in love. And so that's what you need to be, you know, focusing on too. Because you know it's going to be passionate, because it with a Scorpio, you know that's what it's going to be. Okay. So yeah, your person is, you know, tearing down these old foundations so that they can rebuild. I feel like with you. And then we got resistance here. It says secret admirer, suppressing, timid. So this person is shy. And, you know, they got these feelings for you and stuff. But they admiring you, not from afar. But some of you, they admiring you in your damn face. And you don't even realize it. But, you know, they there. And then for some of you, it's an end to open relationships because your exes, and on both sides, tried to put you in some shit that you didn't even know nothing about. Okay? Playing with your life out here with these people in these streets. Okay? And this is also talking about, it's like the Three of Swords, heartbreak, breakup, separation, okay? Like I told you, you having to make that choice, okay? Men, put a man here and two women here, okay? Make it fit. Having to make that choice of who you want to be with. So it says, an open relationship isn't for the faint-hearted. Set clear rules, communicate, and be respectful of boundaries. Explore with care, okay? All right, pull these other cards. Okay, yeah, you see, you headed towards that good old-fashioned love. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, because this is what you always deserve, Scorpio, because this is what you always give as a Scorpio, right? Until somebody fuck with you. Okay, so now we're going to get some messages. We're going to start with some messages from Spirit, then we'll get some messages from your person. Let's go ahead and see what Spirit wants to tell you. Okay, so we got two cards. We have focus and we have gratitude. So focus says, I can choose what I want to focus on. As you work on your goals, recognize you need to take a step back and really focus on what you're trying to accomplish. Whether you're starting a new goal or already in the midst of it, the angels are urging you to have good organization and lots of preparation in place. Okay? Then we have the gratitude card. It says, I am grateful for many things in my life that bring me joy and comfort. The angels want you to remember, if you just pause and think for a moment, you might just recognize that you have so much to be thankful for, no matter how small these positive things might seem. So just the littlest things. Hell, we woke up this damn morning, right? We breathing. It's fucking Christmas. Merry Christmas to y'all. And we're here. And we good. Like I said, you alive. You get another chance to fucking live your life today. That's a beautiful thing. You get to be with your family. You get to open up gifts, do the things that you're doing. That's a blessing in and of itself. And like I said, those of you that are in the best of health, those of you that aren't, my heart goes out to you. I pray for you. But those of you that are in the best of health, shit, you a fucking billionaire. You a goddamn trillionaire. That's priceless, because you can't, like I said, you can have all the money in the world, and if your health is fucked up, you know, that's a fucked up thing. Okay? So Be proud of the little things, that you have a place to stay, that you're not homeless, that you know you have food in the refrigerator, that you got presents under the tree, that you know you good, right? It's so many things. I feel like we let so many little things bother us, and I'm talking about me too, but it's about taking the time to just be grateful for so many things. Like, I'm grateful for y'all. I'm grateful for all of you that come on this channel, all the beautiful comments y'all, give me, how y'all have my back, how y'all ride or die for me, and I be ride or die for y'all. Y'all tell me y'all love me. I love y'all too. Like I said, when I talk about soul tribe, I firmly believe that y'all are a part of my soul tribe and I'm a part of yours. Okay? So like I said, I am grateful for y'all. Okay, don't get it twisted, because when I be going off and shit, I'm talking about them motherfuckers that be coming in that don't understand what the fuck is going on. Oh, you mad and you this and that. I'm like, okay, just be gone, because I don't have time for that. I just really don't. Okay, so let's move on. Let's get some messages from your person. Let's see what they want to tell you. Okay, we have travel. It says, I want to experience the world with you. We have so much to explore. We have journey. It says, I see a journey in our future. Is this how we'll meet? Okay. So a lot of you are going to be doing traveling this next year. Or if you're not already doing it, it says, we are the absolute luckiest. Thank you, universe. It says fortune. Okay. So like I said, you got some beautiful connections coming your way this year. Okay. Some of you, like I said, you're already with your people. Others of you, this person is right around the corner. Others of you, like in the next few months, this person's going to show up. So don't get down. Don't give up, Scorpio. Don't give up. Because like I said, of all the signs, you're one of the #1 signs that deserves to have this type of damn love. Because you've loved like this all your fucking life, okay? And didn't understand why other people wasn't returning it and was trying to criticize you because of the way you get down, okay? So we got, I'm showing you your wounds and things you need to work on, okay? Then we have, I'm so proud of who you've become, okay? Then we have, we are forever soul and heart connected. All right. Let me get a few more things, a few more messages. Okay, so we have, I'm on guard because you could crush me at any moment. Then I have a confession to make. I will love you always and forever. Get one more. Oh, well, this one. It says, you are truly my wish come true. Okay. Let's see. Let me do these. Let's do some new ones. Some of the new messages. Okay. It says, do you love me the way I love you? They'll be like, not yet, but it's coming, right? I miss you. I want to fall asleep next to you. Oh, let's see. Why do we have to be apart? So like I said, this person, they don't like it any more than you do. You're mine forever and ever. And I need some time before I can come to you, okay? So like I said, know this person. You on this person's mind every day. This person dreams about you. They daydream about you, fantasize about you all day long. So trust me, you are loved, Scorpio. You are loved, and some of you don't, you don't know who your person is yet, and you don't even have the feelings for them yet, okay? But this person already loves you, okay? Okay, I got you a whole bunch because you know Scorpio. So we got natural evolution. It says let the situation unfold naturally. Then we have soulmate. You have found your romantic counterpart. Then we have, twin flame union, heart, body, mind, and soul. We're going to throw that to the side. It says workplace romance, common cause connection. All right. Rekindle, an old flame returns. But like I said, from past life. All right. Then we have unexpected connection, opposites attract. Okay. All right. So one more time. Tuesday, 30th of December at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. I will be reading with Yamaya from Soul of Yamaya, okay? All right, Scorpio. I hope this helped. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there is a link in the description box below. Please have a good day, a good rest of your week. Have a Merry Christmas, and I will talk to you soon. Love y'all. Bye, Scorpio.